Hey guys, how's it going? Week 2 of the Adventures in the Outlands. Corey, unfortunately, is preparing to have this major event occur in his life tomorrow, and had to kind of finish getting prepared for it. So, yeah, I'm DMing again, and we're gonna continue where we were. Anybody have anything else to say before we start?
Good luck, Corey.
Yeah, we miss you, and good luck tomorrow. Definitely. Bill will be here shortly. He's running a little late, but he will be here.
And then Lawrence is leaving shortly to come back at a later time.
And that's about it. And
all right. So last week, our merry band of adventurers that we have here today, we're traveling into the Outlands under the authority of Emperor Firebeard of the Uskin Empire. They ran into a few oddities, I'd say. Burning forest that's not burning, but is just on fire. And a couple unnatural snakes, that you'd say. And right before we left, they saw their gnomish friends claimed to have seen this giant crystal monolithic structure, and as they crested the hill, everybody else kind of got a little bit of a look at it, and that's where we are. So now that you all have seen this large crystal, is there any change in your course of action? Is Terraman going to keep trudging ahead, kind of a thing?
Yeah.
Giving feedback as the scout?
I most likely would probably be still scouting ahead. That's what I would be doing.
Okay. Anybody else changing their course of action now that they've seen the crystal?
Not really.
And by this point, when you look at the trees, when you started, it was kind of like the lower ring of leaves was on fire, but now it's like full trees are on fire.
Flaming.
It just looks like but it still looks like they still look like leaves. They don't look like just like one fire. It looks like a bunch of tiny fires.
Right.
Does the caravan we had, does it have a tarp at all? Anything covering it?
It's a metal
It's
thing.
metal.
Oh, this is metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big metal, and there's a fine
It's a horseless carriage.
Yeah.
Okay.
For those of you who haven't been in the city yet.
Yeah.
Alright, never mind.
Okay.
Think World of Warcraft tanks, the gnomish tanks that they had.
How far ahead are you scouting? Would you say?
I'd say like 60 feet.
60 feet?
60 to 100 feet, I would say.
Okay.
I don't want to get too far ahead that these guys can't hear me.
Okay. Can you give me a perception check?
Sure. It's favored terrain too, so I get advantage, right? Or no, I add double my proficiency modifier. That's gonna be a lot.
20 plus doubles.
8. 32.
32.
Yeah.
All right.
First roll of the night. This is a nat 20.
So, as you are going along and kind of scouting ahead, you like take a quick moment to pause, and you drown out the sound of the large machine behind you, and you hear what sounds like the beat of a drum and chanting, and it sounds like it's coming from the area where the crystal is.
Okay, so the chanting that I hear,
It sounds super faint right now. Like it's
can I discern what language it is, or would I be able to understand it? So I speak Common, Deep Speech, Elvish, Infernal, and Sylvan.
You as you listen to it, you hear a little bit of like broken Common, and then like a couple words that sound like Infernal, but the only word but it's really hard to make out. Like it sounds guttural, like Infernal would be, but it sounds just like a broken language that's kind of been lost to time, I guess you could say.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna stop until somebody from the caravan can see me.
Okay.
And then once they gain, like I make eye contact with any of these guys, I'm gonna give them like this. I'm gonna point in the direction that I heard it, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna start sneaking.
Okay.
forward. I'm gonna start running like.
Are you gonna go back to the gnomes at all? Because I mean, you went like this, but they're kind of just hustling.
I would hope that.
But you guys can see. You guys like eventually, like after about, like I'd say like 6, maybe 12 seconds, you hear or you see him, and he's just like this, and he points in one direction.
I'll tell the gnomes and Blood to try to get as close because this is like the crest of the hill.
So you guys have already crested the precipice, and now it's like he was ahead, and like you guys were already like looking, but it's like you had to catch up just a little bit to kind of like get a clear vision.
Like another hill to get to where he's going.
No, it just looks like it, but it looks like it's through like it's always been a dense forest that you guys are going through, but it just looks like more forest that you're going.
I'll tell Blood that I'm gonna try to get his back, so in case he has any trouble. But stay with them with my other buddy, and if you hear any commotion, you can check on us.
Okay.
And I'll sneak up behind him and try to.
So I'm gonna roll my stealth check. Do I get advantage on my stealth check too for being favorite terrain or no?
Once he's gone, you stay here and watch over the carriage, and come after us if you hear any trouble, and then I'll follow them. Bill's character, the
You look over, and your elephant companion is seemingly not there.
All right.
Or is it a man who calls him?
I guess I'm stuck with them then. Fuck you.
He's still there.
Fine. I'll stay there.
I rolled a 21 to stealth.
Okay.
Roll for everyone.
Alright, you guys
It's pretty
feel
damn good.
Pretty stealthy.
And as soon as I get, I'm gonna try to get to a point where I can get a good sight line on these guys.
Okay, so you travel pretty good distance. Like you
Really?
travel about 500 feet. Like I said, it was really faint sounds. But like as you were getting like closer and closer, it sounds like they're like yelling these words, and the drum is really beating super loud. And as you look, you see these just like bunch of like naked humans that are all painted up, and they're like dancing around this cage. And give me a perception check, or both of you can give me perception checks.
Are you proficient in perception? I hate to metagame it, but one of us should just help the other.
Are you more than a 10?
I can't tell you that. It's metagaming.
All
I'll
right.
I'll
All
help
right.
you
All
up.
right. It's you.
Okay, it's me.
right, so good.
We're more likely to do really well
That's a nat
helping
20.
each other. Yeah, so that's going to be another 31 to.
Okay, so as you eagle eye peer through, you see this big silverback gorilla in this cage, and he's kind of like banging around, and you watch as like his fists hit the cage, that it like lets off like sparks of flame every time, but like he looks visibly like angry at what's going on with these people all like circling around him and chanting their words.
I'll lean into you. Are you? What race are you?
I believe I'm a human. No, vampire. Vampire human.
I don't know what languages you speak, but I'm just going to lean in and comment and say, "Go get blood. Bring blood. Be quiet.
Yeah. What about the gnome?
Tell them to stay there."
Also, with your perception check, you do hear the faint of the horseless carriage from behind.
All right, I'm like, hurry.
Yeah. All right, so I'll make my way back to.
But once again, it still sounds pretty
Okay.
faint. They sound like they're...
Yeah, tell them to stop and
So,
tell them to stop and turn off the engines
I'll make my way back to the.
or whatever it is they use. I don't know their engines.
No, you don't need to give me another stealth check. You didn't break stealth, so I'm going to say that it works.
Okay.
So you take the time, you eventually get back.
Like, but it seems that we will need your help.
Yeah, I bet.
So
Let's go.
So I'll tell the gnomes to.
Yeah. What is it? What do you want?
Stop the.
I can't hear you. It's too loud.
Stop the caravan here.
You want me to stop?
Stop the caravan here in a week for us to return.
Okay. Hey boys, we're stopping.
Quietly.
You watch as he like turns the key, pulls it out. You hear a cocoon.
Can you be quiet?
I don't get to determine how loud the machine
Yes,
is.
but your voice. You're talking to your compatriots.
Well, I had to tell them over the machine.
Okay, but from here on out, quiet.
Okay. You got it! Dick.
Alright, so I'll make my way. I'll show him where we're gonna hide that.
Okay. Give me a sound check as you go.
So I'm sitting there as I'm waiting for them. I've got an arrow knocked, and I've just got it like not aimed at anybody, but like ready for in case I get spotted or somebody
13.
comes this way, I can take them out.
I rolled low.
That's not good.
Okay.
Just need to pass their passive. That's all you have to do.
As you all as the two of you make your way back, and you notice the tribal people all kind of decked out. One of them is beating loudly on a drum, and the other ones are kind of dancing and circling around. They're like doing this little like hop dance, and you hear them like chanting. You can't make out the words, but when you hear like the guttural part, the one guttural part, you hear fire, fire, fire.
What do these guys look like?
They are naked humanoids.
So they got dick flopping.
Dark, yeah, like dark tannish skin, and they have like red marks all over their bodies.
How many are there?
There's about 24 looking around.
Okay.
The thing inside the cage seems irritated. I could try to sneak down to unleash him. It may provide a distraction.
It's actually not a bad idea.
So why do we care that these guys are here?
Well,
Also in the background, you guys look at like the crystal monolith, and it only seems like from where you are, the people themselves are about 30 feet from you,
mhm.
and then about 30 feet from them, you see the like one of the walls of the crystal, like that's jutting high into the sky.
I mean, they aren't hostile yet. Maybe they're friendly.
I don't take it as chanting people dancing around naked as friendly.
Well, that's kind of
And then you all hear
what is the word?
flash.
Tribist? Who are you to judge their culture?
You hear that?
No, I
You
didn't.
watch as the members, 8 of them, approach the cage, and they take a knee and they kneel down. You watch as each of them holds a dagger into the sky, and you only hear the one faint rumbling of the drum as the guy lets out more guttural words. You hear, "Fire rise, fire raise, let the great beast come once again." As the 8 of them then slit their throats and fall to the ground outside of the cage.
Yeah, see, we didn't even have to do anything. It worked out great.
You're talking too loud.
I'm saying this in a whisper.
You watch as like their blood kind of spurts out onto the gorilla in the cage, turning its fur into a dark red color, and starts pounding on the cage, sending blood all in the air, all around it. And you watch. What's all everyone's or you had a 30 what
31, yeah.
perception. As you look on, though, you watch as the gorilla's eyes like start fading to black.
Or sorry, it's 32.
32. Oh well, in that case, you watch as his eyes start fading to black, and his like fur starts becoming a brighter, like reddish orange color instead of the normal silver white that it
Not
was.
so much for us releasing it to help us.
Yeah.
So, what would you ever like to do now that you see this thing?
So maybe we ignore it. Maybe it's friendly.
Well,
And then I give you like a mandibled smile. Like you get the feeling that I'm just fucking with you.
You son of a bitch.
So there are 16 left, right?
Yeah, 16 left. That includes the one that's beating on the drum.
From where I am, can I see if there's a lock on the cage?
When you look, it's not locked. There's no door.
So wait.
I don't think it's gonna need a door.
No. So it's just bars, like just a square.
Yeah, so it's there's like a base, bars, and then a top.
Okay.
And it looks like. Give me I don't know what this would be.
History.
Sure. Give me a history check. Or have you used traps ever?
I'm pretty sure there's a road.
Okay.
Like we use some type of trap.
Yeah, you know your way around traps as a rogue.
How large is this creature? Gorilla?
It is
Good question.
huge,
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
but as you look at it, it seems to be growing.
It just is 10.
You can assume that this might have been a trap for the beast, as like the cage was kind of raised in the air, and they lured it into this one spot to drop the cage on top of it.
So it's now getting too big for the cage.
Well, it hasn't gotten too big for the cage yet, but it does seem to be growing. So, what would you all like to do?
This thing's gonna break the cage eventually if it keeps getting bigger. Do you want to deal with these dancing people now?
I don't see that we have to fight it.
But if they're, do you have any idea what they were calling for in their chanting?
So, what direction did we go to get to this chanting instead of going?
So you guys you guys were going west. And you guys kind of went like a little northwest off of like the straight direction that you guys were following.
And can I recall what the parameters of our job were?
Only to protect the caravan.
To protect the caravan, find the crystal, and make it to the coast.
We found the crystal.
If anything, fighting this thing puts us at risk.
Yeah.
But if it's an direct route of us getting to the coast,
We can make a detour.
then it's gonna
We
be-
have a whole forest around us.
Give me insight. All three of you can give me insight if you want.
22.
Nope. 6.
Same.
Wow,
Yeah,
good
both
job.
rolled 6.
So the 22, you could surmount that. Even if you were to take a detour, as far as the cart or as far as the horseless carriage is, it still would probably make enough noise to attract whatever this is if you guys kept going in your direction.
Okay. I'll relay that information to him then. What I can gather.
Why don't we wait for it to leave then?
If it leaves.
Yeah.
Well, then we can fight it at that point. But why should we go into a fight that we might not have to take?
You're right. So
Also, as you guys are having like your little insight and conversation, you watch as the beast like is lifting its arms and it's like scratching, and you watch as like two little like lumps are coming out of each side.
Well, that doesn't look healthy.
Yeah. That's...
Does it have cancer?
Is this a...
Give me an insight.
You should know. Right?
8 for insight.
You estimate that it could have cancer. And
All
you
right.
feel really bad for this creature right now.
No, I don't.
Well, one of us can stay here and observe while...
I'll stay.
Okay. Then you and I can just get back and protect the caravan. And then we just, wait it out then?
I guess so. Are you gonna be fine getting back to us on your own if something should go south?
I'll probably follow far behind you guys, so I can keep an eye on them. But
Look for these marks in the tree, and I'll, the tree next to us, I'll carve an X. And then I'll
When
just...
you carve that X,
Fire
you watch
spews
as
out.
The flame liquid spews out onto the ground, causing a small fire.
Okay.
Maybe don't do that.
Yeah, might not be a good idea.
He should be able to find his way back.
However,
Although really, you're
Justin, give me
you're the forest
I
expert.
know.
Maybe you should be the one staying behind.
Justin, give me
if we're
a
concerned
wisdom
about
saving
somebody
throw.
getting
Oh,
lost.
wisdom?
Saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Pretty good. That's a 5.
All right. So you guys look at your cohort here.
What
and
kind of effect is this?
You see as his eyes kind of like go blank, and he just drops to the ground.
What happened to me?
I'll tell you in just a second.
Is it
Charm or
charmed
sleep?
or sleep? And is it magical? Because I have advantage on this if it is.
It is not.
Okay.
It is not any of those.
Okay.
Come on, autocorrect. Don't fuck me now.
come on, Bill. You can't have blood here with 2 comatose people.
I know.
Hey,
I'm just
I
saying.
might take a bite.
I'm just saying, it's easier with 2 people and 1 comatose person instead of 1 person and 2 comatose people.
Is that door open to your thing? Still kind of loud. Oh well.
Worth a try. Worth a try.
Good thing is it doesn't pick up anything if we're not talking. So.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh, okay.
So you said he fell to the ground?
Yep. And about 2-3 seconds later, you watch as he wakes up.
You alright?
His eyes kind of roll back into.
You alright?
No. That thing's gonna fuck a lot of shit up, I think. Those lumps aren't cancer. They're arms growing, and it's gonna become gargantuan.
So we need to deal with it now.
I don't know how we're gonna deal with it with the 3 of us.
I mean, it's better than 3 of us now, and hopefully Comatose Man just wakes up to help us.
He wasn't comatose, he was gone.
Thanks, man. But,
Just saying, we don't necessarily know that he's going to show up. Maybe he's dead.
Is there somebody coming through the forest?
yeah.
I think I hear somebody.
You hear loud stomping, and
Shh.
And your fat fuck awakens. Poor elephant man.
and as you turn around, you see your locked on cohort.
Why do you guys let me sleep so much?
Shh. And you turn,
He
and
admits that he attempted to jump into the vacuum in the back of the cart and succeeded, and managed to find a cozy little spot to nest out in there.
I point to the clearing, and you see
You see Now it's 16 tribal people. One banging on the drum lowly. The other ones are dancing around,
Naked.
naked, covered in red markings. And in the center, you see
Other way.
a
You turned it down.
large. You see a large gorilla or ape.
Can't hear him at all.
That you see an ape that has like orangish, fiery red fur.
Oh, so
And he
it's
has
not
these
Magilla.
he has these like lesions growing out of his side.
Mhm.
And as you look at it, you actually see it like starting to grow like phalanges like out of it.
I'm gonna knock an arrow. Because it's better to deal with this now than wait. At least it's caged for now. And it can't move.
I'm pretty sure it's caged because it doesn't care if it's caged right now. If you attack, I'm pretty sure it's going to come after us.
Yeah. And not to mention the other 16 cultists, as they so seem to be, that are dancing around. They're going to come after us as well. We can't take this on.
Ooga chaka.
You actually now watch as the cultists each lift in their hands what looks to be vials of the red liquid that you all have been pulling out of the trees.
Oh
And
shit.
throw them at the ape.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
And when they do, you watch as they explode in flame. But you just seemingly watch as the ape absorbs it and doubles in size.
Fuck! Gotta do something.
We don't have to do
So
it.
he's gargantuan now?
He's gargantuan, but he's not to the point that you've seen in your vision.
Ooga chaka. You had a vision?
No, you don't know that.
Oh.
So what do you propose?
I propose we stay out of its way.
That's not a bad idea.
But
What
if
else
this
are we gonna
thing
do then?
It's gonna make a whole lot of noise moving through the woods. It's gonna notice us.
Well, it might notice you.
It would definitely notice you.
And not my superstar.
It's not gonna notice me. Nobody notices
We
me.
noticed you.
So what would you like to do? You watch as they prepare to do it again.
Let's kill them.
Kill the cultists.
Kill them all. I mean,
We
yes,
can
the
sneak
cultists.
kill them one by one. They're all distracted by doing
Right.
this.
I want to
take-
walk up behind one and hit
So-
circle, so I stealth kill.
So you obviously
Do what?
I'm kind of whispering this.
Stay
They're
whisper,
obviously
stay whisper.
spaced out. We take out the back guys so that they don't see them falling, and we just continuously take them out as
Just
we get
work
to
up the
last
line.
one.
Work
Yeah,
up the line. Work up the line. I like it. I like
Alright,
it.
well, I'm not an arrow to take out the furthest back guy.
Well, let's move around to behind them.
Well, I'll let you guys move up because I'm gonna try to get as many shots as I can with my arrow. And then move
Right, but they're gonna see the arrows coming from this direction. We
Right.
need to move.
Oh,
behind
what are
them.
you doing?
Got
We need to move behind
Come on.
them. So, are
Okay.
you in?
Not really, but let's do it anyways.
All right.
We got
So-
a long rest, right?
No, we didn't.
Did we get a long rest since last time?
No.
We're gonna move around the edge of the forest and still in the woods, but get around to where we can come around the back side of these cultists.
So there's no real backside.
So we're
It's
at their
kinda-
back.
So when
They're in a
look,
circle
it's-
around this
they're
cage.
Like, yeah, so they're in a circle around it, and then like
They're like
the
trans
back
people
is,
around the
like,
bonfire.
it's
I
an
thought the
opening.
ones in the circle were dead, and then these guys.
No.
were
So
outside.
there's 16 still dancing in their circle as they every now and again you watch as they throw a vial at the beast.
So we're in a good position now, I guess.
Yeah, and also to the other side of you all, it's like an opening straight to the crystal wall.
Okay.
Mm,
Like there's no woods on that side. There's so.
cool.
So what would you like to do?
Let's fucking stealth kill these
How
guys.
how close are
Let's get
they?
into initiative.
How close are they together?
Before I'm gonna try to shoot one out of the
Yeah, I am gonna.
Okay, well you had yours prepared. You did not, so I would like for initiative and then we'll go into order.
Well, they don't know. They don't know we're here, right?
Right.
So we can all just have
You
an
guys-
attack.
We'll have a
off,
surprise round, but we still need the
Yeah,
initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we still need to have initiative.
That's how it's supposed to work.
Okay.
It usually ends up devolving into something else.
My
But
God, Justin, know the rules.
Also, Justin, your stuff goes off.
What stuff?
Your prepared action
Oh. Okay.
would go off, not causing a surprise.
What?
Do I have advantage or no?
Yes. Yes, you do.
So there's no surprise.
There's no surprise.
oh,
Jesus Christ. 14 to hit. I'm using sharpshooter.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh,
You said you're using sharpshooter?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh, okay, cool. Second attack then.
tribal barbarians. So.
Taking out the next one with sharpshoot.
They haven't all raged yet.
That's definitely gonna hit. It's 15 plus 7.
You killed
22.
that one as well.
Okay. Where are my idols? They're right
That's
there.
14. And what was your roll for initiative, Araban?
That was 9. Very, very low.
Laud.
1 plus 3, 4.
Zeke.
16.
Ronaldo.
24.
I have one more. Okay. So that'll bring us to Ronaldo.
I'm hitting, but not surprised.
Right. But they have not taken their turn in combat yet. Right, you're an assassin, aren't you?
But I think it only works as a surprise.
No, so if you that gives you a crit if they're surprised. But you have advantage if they haven't taken a turn in
Right.
combat.
Yeah. What he said.
I'll sharpshooter.
You get assassinate too on this because they haven't had a turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which gives them advantage.
But it should also give them
It
an
gives
crit.
an auto crit too.
No, auto crit is
Only if it's
surprise.
surprise. That's why I told them doing a surprise.
But they are surprised.
It's a surprise round.
You go with surprise as your
Well,
prepared.
I wouldn't have done that. I would
Okay,
have.
fine. I'll give you guys the surprise.
Yeah, because like.
I mean, it's a surprise round, right?
Yeah, that's what it. That's how surprise works. Is it's a round
it's
of
a-
combat.
Yeah.
So the
Don't
part
matter.
the
Like there's
targets-
no surprise condition in the book.
yeah, there's no surprise condition, but it's those that are surprised, and they don't get to act or react in
the
that first
round.
Okay.
We'll just say that that action that I took was my turn.
Okay.
In the surprise round.
Yeah, in the surprise round. So just skip me and go to the top of the. Skip me in this round.
Not bad.
You're good.
An 11.
11?
Mhm.
That'll miss.
5 and a 4.
You rolled low like me. I barely hit.
Zeke.
All right. What do they look like? Or what? How close are they together?
They are in a 30-foot diameter circle around the cage.
In a 30-foot diameter circle?
Yep.
Can't they be like in a 20-foot diameter circle? Okay. Well, I'm gonna toss out a spell that's a 20-foot radius,
Okay.
centered on the ape.
Okay.
Is he in the middle, right? He's in the middle. And then... All right, I need all of them to make a dexterity saving throw.
You said a 20-foot radius.
I did,
So
and you said it was they were in 30
ape
feet
is in
diameter.
the center.
You said they were in a 30
You said
foot
30
diameter.
foot
you said
diameter.
radius.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that'll hit all of them.
So that would be a 40-foot diameter.
Yep.
Shakel. I need all of them to make dexterity saving throws, please.
What is the save?
16.
Oh man, he's rolling for every one of them.
I would.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay. So my trunk goes inside my black jacket and pulls out a black orb, and I start to concentrate on
I was really hoping you would say a Slayer patch.
a Slayer patch. Retcon. It pulls out a Slayer patch.
Oh, by the way, the thing in the center is now like has easily like bursted out of the cage.
Okay.
Awesome. Everything.
Okay. Well, at this point, a small black orb will implode. Well, it'll start in his cage, and then it'll blast out the 40-foot diameter, and then suck back in, pulling all life from it. Any of them that failed takes 25 necrotic damage, and any of them that succeed take 11.
Okay, all of them are dead.
And I gain
Except
back
for-
hit points equal to. How many of them failed?
10 of them failed.
So I gain back 20 hit points. And did any of them succeed?
5 of them succeeded.
Okay, so then I gain back 5 more, so 25 hit points.
Okay. And that will.
Hey, I'm full up.
So one is still up.
The 8.
No, the ape. Yeah.
One is up.
So, but everything
you killed
else
all
died.
Oh yeah, because he's.
This is like the fireball of narcotic damage, and I love it. Narcotic damage? Necrotic damage.
That'll bring us over to blood. You watch as all of the cultists like drop down, and then seemingly their chests catch on fire.
Okay. I don't know if I
Anything that
even
dies
want
from
to
the
do
spell
anything.
is left just a pile of ash and bones.
Okay, then you watch as where they stood is now on fire, as the vials drop from their person onto the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I will hold my action and wait and see what happens. So
Okay.
I'm not actually holding my action. I'm doing nothing.
Dodge, maybe?
Sure.
Okay. That'll bring us to Ronald.
I will. I should have bonus action there, but I didn't. I'll take a shot at the ape.
Okay. This is at advantage because he's still.
Corey's mom is watching. Hi, Corey's mom.
Turn.
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll sharpshooter it.
VAV mom is on right now.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Mary's so cool.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Points of damage. And I'll bonus action hide.
Okay.
Which gives me a really high hide.
A really high hide.
Yep, 32 hide.
You feel like you're hidden.
Right.
Bye. Have fun. He rolled such a good hide that it will actually disappear for the next hour.
You all watch as the ape that is now this large behemoth of a beast walks up to some trees, rips them out of the ground, and just seemingly consumes what's inside of them.
Uh-oh.
And then he doubles in size again.
Do you still think we can handle this?
No.
I think we need to just keep feeding it until it explodes.
And now he's starting to look kind of like what you've seen.
Okay.
Is he starting to look like a dire ape? Like, is he getting like bone protrusions and stuff? I missed what he saw in his vision.
Oh, I didn't say it.
He
I
didn't
just
say
said
it.
to him.
Oh. Sign into his Facebook. Hang on.
And that'll bring us to Zeke.
Guys, it's getting bigger. What should we do?
I don't know. What should we do, Zeke?
All right,
That's not my
Should
turn,
we
I can't
continue
talk.
to attack it?
We're still in initiative,
That's
so
a minute. That takes a minute. That's not good. All right. Ugh. Where is it at?
It's
In front of you, relatively.
Like how close to in front of us?
It's about 30 feet away from you.
Okay. I'm gonna drop a cloud kill on it.
Okay.
20 foot radius. So I'm gonna place it over there, away from us. When it starts its turn, it will take a bunch of damage. So just let me know when it starts its turn.
Okay. Is that it?
I think there's a con save to it.
Yeah, it's a con save, but it's at the start of their turn. So, that's all I can do.
All right.
I might back up 30 feet.
Okay.
all right. I'm gonna say, well, it's only gonna get worse from here. And
Yes, but worse for us, maybe not.
and I look at the crystal. What is it doing?
Just
Sitting there.
glowing.
How big is it?
Being a crystal.
It's about like 300 feet tall.
Holy fuck! So it's massive.
Yeah.
But, I'm gonna move 35 feet into the woods, like kind of strafe around.
Okay.
It's like the magical North Pole.
Yeah, and I'm going to cast Conjure Animals.
Sure.
So I want to conjure 8 beasts of quarter or lower. So,
Okay.
Which 8 do you have in mind? For a tell.
you get to choose what they are. So there's,
Here, I'll pull it up.
yeah,
Pixies?
Beast.
that's why the
Beasts.
pixies.
Hey, you know what? If the DM allows it. I mean, I don't know what DM wouldn't allow you to conjure woodland creatures and get pixies.
One that likes to actually have fun.
It's also not woodland creatures, it's fake creatures.
Fake creatures, whatever. I mean,
And
That
I
could
said
be
challenge
fun.
rating of 1/4.
A quarter or lower, yeah.
Let's see, so just pick a bunch of 1/8 beasts, yeah. Oh, zeros. There we go. No, I'm kidding. I would never do that.
doo-doo-doo.
And I have a range of 60 feet, so I'd get them as close to him as possible.
What would you say is like the most recent beast in your mind?
Always a wolf.
Always a wolf.
It's always a wolf for me. Giant wolf is quarter. Especially because I have
The
wolf fur that I wear as a trophy.
Is giant wolf order or just wolf? I think it's just wolf.
Both are giant. Oh, sorry, just wolf. Yeah, just wolf.
Okay, so yeah, so then he watches 8 wolves appear. I was actually gonna make them giant wolf spiders because that would be funny, but
Because 8 giant wolf spiders.
And I'm gonna roll their initiative.
yeah.
My presence is like corrupting him. Oh boy.
So they rolled 9 on their initiative.
Okay. Oh wow. So they act exactly on their initiative.
Nice. That's perfect. They'll go after me then.
Well then, Wolf's turn.
At the start of their turn, because they're in the cloud.
They need to
all
make con
make
saves.
con
What's their
saves.
maximum? hit
I'm
points?
sorry! It's the rules!
Well, did I know the cloud was there? Can I see
You would have
it?
seen
You
it.
would have
It's a big
seen it.
green fucking stinking cloud.
I would have. I forgot about that.
Okay.
But can I put them on the outside of the cloud?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what I would do.
They stand at the edge of the cloud, barking menacingly.
Yeah. But I would have them move around,
like in a-
spread out. Well, I would spread them out now. I would say spread out, and yeah, and they would start doing that. They all resemble. So when I casted it, I basically grabbed like my wolf fur, and I just went like this, and it
You plucked out exactly 8 hairs, and 8 hairs became jewels.
and then they like
Boy.
have like these glowing fayish eyes, and then when they move, they sort of look ghost-like, and so they'll move around the cloud and just sort of wait.
So
Actually, they don't move
outside-
around like that. They're actually sort of like acting as like a protective barrier, like in my direction. So like sort of like a semicircle, if you will,
Okay.
around
so
the cloud.
It's kind of like every other one is separated by like
Yeah.
it's a space between
Yeah.
each of them. Sure. And then they just kind of make around the. Okay. Anything else with the wolves?
They're just going to dodge. They're going to sit there and dodge,
Alright.
all of them.
And that'll bring us to Lot.
So what do you think? I've got 2 ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I could put him out, or I could try and dispel what's going on here. I don't think either of those is gonna work, but
Please tell me you have a watery spear.
I can't talk because it's not my
I
turn.
do. But he's got a hand so
Put it on his head.
sure, I'm going to cast Water Dragon at it.
Oh, shit! Blood dragon in water.
Yeah.
Sea dragon.
So it needs to make a Dexterity saving throw.
So does Black Clover.
Okay.
What did it roll?
A not high number. 7.
Okay. Good. I don't need this. So that's 10d8. 10, 16, 19. $35 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and it's very bloody.
As the blood like hits him, it like instantly dries, and then you watch as the blood just kind of burns off around his fur.
So that was one idea.
It
And
did not seem to do. It doesn't seem to do what it did to the elementals. It-
I didn't expect it to, but I'm going to move 30 feet backwards. After blasting it with a high pressure water hose, I'm going to get away from it. It also puts out all non-magical and magical fires below the spell's level, so if those fires that were on the ground were there, they're probably out.
yeah.
What he said.
You also like snuffed a couple of trees, but you watch as the trees then like relight.
Right.
And that's everything.
Yep.
Ronaldo will sit there diddling his thumbs, and you guys just kind of look at him, and you're just like, what
We don't
is
see
going
him.
on?
He's hidden, and I don't have enough.
He's dodging.
Yeah.
And that'll bring us to Beastie's turn.
Oh, at the start of his turn, he needs to make a con save.
Okay. That is a 19.
He passes, but he still takes. $27, half of 27 is 13 points of poisoning damage.
He gives out a brief.
He seems unamused.
And let's see. He will look at one of the wolves, and he will attempt to punch it.
What's his reach? Jesus.
Well, the wolves are like right there.
They're outside of the cloud kill.
Well, he'll approach. He'll approach.
Okay. I was like, geez, he's got long arms. I mean, he's gargantuan, but...
Does a 17 hit?
Yes. Or they're dodging. Yeah. Did you roll a disadvantage?
I did.
Okay. Yeah, they're dodging.
Yeah. That'll be 29 points of fire damage to one of the wolves.
I'll just start ticking them off here. So
One wolf is dead.
He will punch another wolf.
It is heavily obscured, so he has disadvantage.
Well, it's
He has
disadvantage
disadvantage.
regardless.
Well, 13 hit.
That's right on the money.
Honey.
That'll be another 29.
Yep. Another wolf is gone.
And then you'll watch as he reaches back, picks up a couple trees, and launches them at one of the other wolves. 24. I'm assuming we'll hit.
Yep.
And that'll be 35 fire damage. as
Does that have
one of the
disadvantage?
trees. Yes.
I'm just fucking with
As
it.
it comes and hits and singes the wolf to death.
Alright, another wolf gone.
And then that'll bring us to Zeke's turn.
Oh, it's my turn? Alright, on my turn, the fog moves 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
And starts rolling over surfaces. So, and it sinks down heavy like chlorine, basically.
Okay. The beast is now out of the fog. It rolls away from him.
Okay. Nothing I can do about that. And then I will look at how far away is it?
You said you backed up your last turn 30 feet, so he's about 60 feet from you. Or I guess he's. He is. $35 feet, I guess. Is now like closer to the tree line because that's where the wolves were.
I will step up 5 feet.
Okay.
And I will cast Blight on it. I need a con save.
20.
Yeah, it saves. Hang on, I still have to roll damage. Just need another D8. Here it is. Alright. This doesn't have to be a plant creature, is it? It's consuming plants.
Not a plant creature.
Is it a magical plant?
The trees it's eating wither?
Wow, that's not bad. 20, 36, 34, 41, so 20 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. What? Is that it?
Yeah. I'm gonna back up 20 feet. So I'm 40 feet away from it now. No, I was at 35 feet, moved up 5 feet.
So you're 50 feet away from it.
So yeah, I'll be 50 feet away.
Okay. That'll bring us to Eric.
Alright, so I'm gonna designate him as my Slayer's Prey as a bonus action. So if I hit him, I get an additional D6 to hit him. I'm going to tell the wolves to attack, except for one. Actually, fuck it, no. The other one's just gonna attack him. So all of them are going to attack on their turn. And then I'm going to knock an arrow and shoot with sharpshooter. Don't let me down. Oh, that's not bad. 21. All right. So boom, boom. That's terrible. 22 piercing damage, magical. And then I'm gonna shoot again. Same thing. Sharpshoot. That's even better. 18 plus 7. 25 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Wolf's turn.
Alright, they are all going to attack. They have pack tactics,
Okay.
so they roll at advantage. So the first wolf is going to attempt to bite at him.
Number 1.
19.
That'll hit.
For 6, 7, 8 piercing damage.
He looks bloody.
Wow, okay. Second wolf.
This thing's gonna explode.
That's gonna be a 6. It was a 1 and a 2 that I rolled. The next wolf, 16.
Bonus.
Okay, the next wolf, this is 20.
That'll hit.
Oh, that's really good. 9 piercing.
Okay. I think you have one more wolf.
Yeah, I have one more. I need him to make strength saving throws twice. He's probably gonna pass this.
See if he gets knocked prone.
Yeah, I forgot to add this.
Yep.
What's the DC?
11.
I took one level of divinity wizard.
Okay.
Oh, is it for all 4?
No, just the 2 that hit. Yeah. And then the last one. Wow, double 19s. So that's definitely gonna hit. And then I need a strength saving throw off of that. 7 piercing.
What'd you say it was?
It's DC 11.
Okay, he passed.
Okay. So and that was 7 piercing damage for that one. And those are their turns.
All right, Lod.
I will. You said he looked bloody?
Yep.
Okay.
Lava-y.
I reach out my hand towards him, and then I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
23.
That passes, but he's gonna take half.
What do I have that isn't a con save?
Okay, so half of 34 is 17 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
I move another 30 feet away.
You all watch as Ronaldo continues to just play with his thumbs. And Beast's turn. He will strike the things that are
In front of him.
in front of him.
Alright.
Are they still all like on him?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't like back up?
No, not at all. They're biting till the death, or to the death.
Okay, he will back up, and then you watch as he
Can
takes
they
it.
take opportunity attacks on him?
Oh shit!
Okay. So they're all going to take their opportunity attack. Does pack tactics apply to that?
Yes.
Or-
Yes.
All attacks.
Okay.
They're all within range.
Okay, starting from the beginning. Starting from the top.
Starting from the top.
19.
Okay, that'll hit.
Make a strength save.
Yeah, make a strength save. Oh, that's really good.
He's good.
So 10 piercing on the first one.
Okay.
Second one. That's probably gonna miss. It's a 11.
Oh, miss.
Okay. Third one. That's probably gonna hit 23.
That'll hit.
Okay. 6, 7 piercing and straight saving throw.
How many attacks was that?
That was 3.
He's good.
That's number 4. 17 plus 4.
Yep, that'll hit.
And strength save, please.
He's
Hit
good.
him again.
7 piercing again, and then this is what the last one.
Yes.
19.
That'll hit.
8 piercing and another strength save, please.
He's good.
All right.
And then you'll take in a deep breath. And I need the wolves to give me dexterity saving throws.
Okay. So.
It's a fire breathing ape.
Wow, I didn't know this.
Did
Got
you
that
get
ability.
this from Rampage?
No,
No.
I didn't.
You said dex saves, right?
Yeah, dex saves.
Okay.
Or death saves, whatever you want.
Basically.
Oh, that's not bad. 18 for the first one. Okay. Second one.
Fail.
9. Okay. Third one fails. Fourth one
2 fails, 1 success.
11 fails, and then last one fails. So
So 1 succeeded, 4 failed.
So those who failed take 56 points of fire damage.
they're all gone. They're all
No
gone.
point in even rolling.
Yep. Might as well just bye, boys. Bye bye.
They stalled him though.
boy.
He used his breath attack on them.
And not us. Yay!
They did well, and they just in that once the flame dissipates, there's nothing there but scorched earth.
Were they fake creatures?
They are.
They turn into beautiful red flowers that then also situate.
We don't even see those.
They're there for a second, you're just like, oh, that's beautiful, and then they're just gone. Alright. And that'll be its turn. So that'll bring us to Elravan. No, that'll bring us to Zeke.
ZZ! I need him to make a con save.
Alright.
Fail!
I'm assuming a 20 will pass.
Fuck you. I mean,
It's a
yes.
gargantuan creature.
I know. But this is my most damaging spell. Blight. I'll move up 20 feet.
Okay.
Not when you roll 1s and 2s, buddy. That's 10.
I need to get me a dice tray. I was looking at some online the other day.
This was $45.
Okay.
Can I borrow 8d6?
Yes, you may, Will. Yes, you can borrow D6 any day.
Oh boy.
Also, this is by
There you go,
C4
buddy.
Thank you.
35, 36, 40.
I was actually looking at some dice trays.
So 22
Might
from
try
a
myself,
blight.
maybe.
He takes 22 points of blight damage, necrotic.
Was that the full or half?
That was halved. It would
Wow.
have been 44.
That would have been good.
Beautiful 8d8 spell.
That it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess. Well, wait. Is this an action or a bonus action? Nope, never mind. It's an action.
Elravan.
Adavan.
All right.
Adavan of the North.
All right. I'm going to grab my I'm going to stick my bow in the ground and then rub my hands along it and call forth lightning. So I'm casting lightning arrow. Huh?
How do you do that?
Just like this. I grab it and I
Grab
grab my
it
bow.
and just
Mhm,
up
yeah.
and down.
Yeah,
nice
just
and
like
slow.
that.
Got
Yeah.
it. Got it.
Yeah, that's what I gotta touch the bow. So lightning just springs forth from my hands and covers the entire bow. So with that,
Oh, you kiss lightning bow. Lightning arrow.
yeah.
Speaking of called lightning, go check out Defy Danger. Crap, I am brain farting.
Deafening danger.
No, it's Defy Danger.
Oh, was it?
I don't know.
I think it's Defy Danger. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, go check out the Five Dangers YouTube channel where you
Okay.
can see a couple of us idiots lose real bad last night in a team deathmatch.
And then I'm gonna take out an arrow and I'm gonna fire it at him. I'm not using sharpshooter.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 25 to hit.
Nailed it.
21 points of lightning damage.
Very good.
And take out another arrow, shoot it at him, and then again it turns into a lightning bolt. That's gonna be 22.
Okay.
6, 9, 12, 17, 21 points of lightning damage.
21.
And then when the two lightning bolts hit him, they turn into normal arrows. After they hit him.
Okay. They as you look at them, they seemingly just kind of
Burn
go in
ash.
flame.
Yeah.
Not even the arrowheads are left.
Yeah, that dude is fried up.
Is that it?
That is, and then I'm just going to start backing into the woods.
Into the woods.
Like 35 feet.
Into the woods.
That'll bring us to Block.
All right, I will do the same thing. I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm giving him disadvantage.
What?
My Loxodon presence.
That's a good point. That's a good point, though. I could heighten it. Yeah, I'll spend the sorcery points to heighten it, so he has disadvantage.
Oh!
17.
Son!
That's just what you needed.
Damn, homie. When you was in high school, you was the man, homie.
10,
You're withering leech.
22. No. That is 32, 36, 36, 37. Half of 37 is
18.
18, yeah.
It has 2 hit points left.
18.
It has 2 hit points left!
And
How do you know?
that's my turn.
I know Mark well enough to know how
Alright.
many hit points he gives his characters.
You'll watch as Ronaldo.
You're not
continues
mathing.
to fiddle with his thumbs.
You're not mathing
This spell gives
actively.
no visual effect, though.
I'm not
Okay.
quick enough to do that.
I'll leave these right here on the side in case you need them again.
So when this thing explodes, how far away do we need to be?
You will watch as he picks up 2 trees.
Yeah. So I'm literally.
I like it.
Fuck. He's getting health back, guys. He's drinking trees.
Of course he is.
Okay. And that'll bring us to.
Wait. How far away did he go to get to those trees?
They're just right there.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
I started this match out with Withering Leech. Every tree in that area is gone.
yeah, the ones behind him, not the ones in front of him.
Yeah, they're
There
still.
was a 40-foot.
He can find a tree. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
They got
save
the
him.
tree.
Shut the fuck up, Bill.
Okay.
Drink some.
Shut the fuck up, Bill.
Alright, Zeke used his turn to do all of that. Airfin.
You fuck.
My turn again?
No,
Okay.
it's my turn.
It is his turn.
Dingle dick.
You said it was my turn.
I know, it was a joke.
I need him
said
to
he-
make-
I said he used all
He
of
was
that to do
skipping
his
it.
turn.
I need him to make a.
I know. So it's my turn now, right?
Yeah. I need him to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna give him advantage.
You give him creature advantage. Fuck you.
That was a 22 with advantage. So
No.
he says he's giving him advantage.
I'm just kidding. I wasn't giving him advantage.
But you said you were.
Hey, I said he got
Keep doing this to
disadvantage.
me. 8.
Oh, he fails.
That's pretty fucking good.
So I'll place it so that it'll hit every tree possible around him and him.
Yeah.
Withering Leech.
He's not very dexterous. He's kind of.
And of course I get the fucking shit roll. Alright. So that's 10,
I think you gave him enough hit points that he doesn't die right here.
21.
Give the killing blow to somebody else.
Yeah.
Not
Fuck
you.
it. I don't give a fuck. I'm just happy to take the thing down.
Damn.
Damn!
Anything else?
I'll back up as far as I can away from it.
Okay.
So well, actually, wait. What was the?
I remember I'm away from them too. I strafed around.
Oh no, that's 80 feet. So I didn't have to get any closer for that one. I just backed up another 30.
Okay. It'll
All right. So how far away from him am I right now? I was kind of on the edge of the woods, and then I moved back 35 feet.
I'd say you're about like 45 feet, probably.
Okay,
like
so
he's kind of on the edge of the woods.
I'm gonna move another 35 feet back,
Okay.
more into the woods.
All right.
And then I'm going to knock an arrow
All right.
and fire at him.
You got it.
30-20.
Dirtiest.
So arrow leaves, turns into a lightning bolt, and hits him for. Ooh, that's not
Pretty
the
good.
bad roll at all. So
10,
that's
15,
10,
20, 27.
27 plus that. He threw me off. 10,
10, 10,
22.
7.
Yeah, 27 points of lightning damage to him as the first arrow hits him.
Hurt.
And then I'm gonna shoot at him again, knock another arrow, and fire.
Hurt.
Ooh, 16.
Bonus.
God damn it! And the lightning just, I get a little too carried away with the first shot.
As you shoot at him, you watch as it hits the tower in the background, and suddenly the tower lets out its own lightning, just shooting into the sky.
Oh, it changes it to lightning damage now coming from that? Not fire damage? Sweet, we got it. Now it's going to hurt that 8 instead of help it. Perfect.
I'm confused.
All right.
Anyways, and that ends my turn.
Okay,
So-
so that brings us to Blod's turn.
All right, I need one more Constitution save at disadvantage.
Are you using these again?
Yeah.
What spell are you casting, Will?
I will tell you if something happens.
Oh, it's
That'll
okay.
be,
Here.
This many.
Yay!
Where did it go?
Or look at
10,
He dropped one like he said.
15, 20, 25,
We'll find
35.
it after the stream.
So it takes 35 necrotic damage.
you watch as this gargantuan beast. What kind of damage?
Necrotic.
Necrotic?
Well, if it dies from this effect, something special happens.
Okay, well,
so.
it dies from this effect. So
Okay.
What special happens?
So his heart explodes and blood goes flying out everywhere, and then probably gets singed from the ensuing
So
explosion.
the heart explodes out of his chest. It's like this massive fucking thing. You guys feel blood like raining down on your faces, and then it quickly dries onto you.
Even as far as I am back in the woods?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This part is huge. And you watch as the force of it sends him backwards. And then you hear a loud, like, I think it farted.
The
Can we
hell was
see?
that?
Can we see from here?
Give me perception checks. Or, Bill, you're 80 feet away?
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Well, I already rolled a natural 1, so
You're good.
that's still a 9, because you can't crit fail ability checks.
You got some glare from the flame.
11.
31.
So,
Favorite terrain.
You see, you watch as the beast hits the ground, and then the ground just kind of crumbles in around him, and then you just watch as the body falls in,
Whoa.
and it's right next to the crystal.
Huh.
Ruh-roh, Ruby.
And then you heard like it. You listen, and about what's the thing?
Can I do something if I see him fall into like a hole? I would have put my ear to the ground to see if I can hear anything.
Yeah. You put your ear to the ground. I need to figure out what this calculation is.
What's this break brought to us by?
This break is brought to us by. Well, what is this break brought to us by?
By Bill's Dumb Commercials.
Bill's Dumb Commercials coming to a Walmart near you. Have your own family-sized kit. All you have to do is open it up and watch as Bill's fucked up commercials pour out. Now in travel size.
You listen as it falls for about 12 seconds, and then you hear another boom.
Shoot. I've heard of.
All right.
Well, I didn't hear a fucking thing.
So,
I'm gonna lift my head up from the ground, and I'm gonna go see if I can start collecting arrows that I've shot.
I'm gonna
you
go
walk out into the opening and
fall
you don't really see
thousands
anything.
of feet.
Okay.
But you do, like, you see this, like, massive opening in the ground as you're, like, walking around trying to be like, do I have an arrow over here?
I'm gonna go get the caravan.
Good
So
idea.
I'm gonna walk
Good
over
idea.
and I'm gonna pull all the skeletal remains, or 4 of the skeletal remains of the cultists together.
Withered to ash?
No. Their bodies withered to ash. The bones are still there.
Their bodies withered to ash.
Yeah, but their
Everything
bones are
is
still
withered.
there.
Bones.
Part of your body, Bill.
I will read you the spell.
Well, then read me the spell, Bill, if it doesn't say bones.
It does. It says, the spear spreads around corners. It withers plant life and instantly turns dead bodies into ash, leaving only bones behind.
You didn't say that part. Did you? You did not.
Okay, well, they withered the ash and left the bones behind. So I will collect
There are bones sitting there, Bill.
4 sets of bones.
You collect 2 sets of bones.
I will. There was like 17 of those dudes.
Yes, some of them are amputees. You didn't ask.
I mix and match parts. Come on, I gotta find. All right, if I only find 2, I won't do it at that level. I'll do it at a different
No,
level.
you find 4 sets of bones, Bill.
Okay, find 4 sets of bones, and I
I
will
just gotta
take
throw it back to you sometimes.
take a
It doesn't
minute.
like-
and cast Animate Dead, and now I have 4
All
zombies.
he wanted was some
5.
zombies
5
or
zombies.
skeletons.
I'm sorry. I find 5.
Would they be zombies though?
They'd
I
be
think they'd
No,
be
they're
skeletons.
skeletons. Yeah, so I find 5 skeletons, which automatically have swords for some reason. Weird.
They're made of bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have 5 undead servants.
Also, when you approach this area, you see this massive hole in the ground.
All right.
When I reach the caravan, anything unusual? Do they look fine?
They're just sitting there.
Alright.
And like,
All right,
that
boys.
We saw that? That was some crazy shit.
Yeah. Well, now we're gonna go investigate it. Come on.
Gladly. You watch as they stick another crystal into the thing and it puts back up, and then they go
Great.
through this section of woods going towards the crystal.
And I'll guide them that direction.
Okay. Well, the thing's slow, and
Yeah, it'll take a while, but
it'll take you a little while to get there. So, what would the 2 of you that are at the hole like to do in the meantime?
I'm gonna perception down the hole and see what I can
Yeah,
see.
I will assist him.
From base perception, when you look down the hole, you see how far out does your dark vision extend?
60 feet.
Mine 60 as
Or,
well.
well, I guess you won't need dark vision. You can see pretty well down this hole as you look, and you see crystals, most red, but others of varying colors, all around, extending down. And then as you look down, you eventually like take a tiny little glimpse, and like you can see the body laying down there at the bottom, and then you see like stone protrusions that look like carved stone coming out of the walls underneath this crystal. And you watch as the one crystal wall extends down another like 300 feet, and then like it looks to like dent in and cap off.
Okay.
Seems like there's some type of structure down there.
I couldn't even begin to understand what the hell this is.
Do you want to go
I know
down?
it shouldn't be here. Do I want to go
I think
down?
it actually should be here.
Do I
But I'm
want
not
to go down? No, I don't.
Do you think we should?
No, I'm not going down.
How far away is one of the different colored crystals?
There's a few different colored crystals.
Alright, well-
Like they're scattered around.
Well, I'm gonna walk up to the edge and then I'm gonna take a step over and start walking down the side of the wall.
Okay.
Do you know what magic items I have? You know I can do this.
I assume you have boots of spider time.
Slippers.
Yeah. I have slippers.
Slippers.
And
You watch as you're.
If only you had an actual spider.
so I'll walk down to the closest not red crystal and I'll pull it up, and then walk back up to the top. And my skeletons are all standing around.
Alright.
What do I find? What type of crystal is it?
Pull the crystal out of the ground.
What does it do?
Give me an Arcana check.
I don't know what it does. 4.
You know that's crystal.
Alright, so I'll come up.
Give me you show it to your body over here.
Yeah.
Either both of you give me history checks, or one of you give me a history check at advantage.
I'm alright with it.
I don't know. I mean, I can try to tell you what I think about this. So
No, go ahead.
Roll already.
I'm waiting for you to roll. I'm trying to help you.
That's a nat 20 plus 6, 26.
Thank you. As you look at this crystal, it's like it looks perfectly cut.
It looks like it's perfectly cut.
Crystal, and it looks like the things that the gnomes have been taking and shoving into.
What color is it?
The one that you pulled up is blue.
Ooh. The one they've been sticking in the engine is red, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what blue does. We need a slot to stick this in.
I couldn't even begin to understand what these things can do, or
I give it to one of my
I'm gonna peek up and look back and see if I can see the horseless carriage coming.
You
Probably hear it. It's getting closer.
So I'll go down and collect a couple more. Just yank them up.
You go down.
Yeah.
Pull. They're fairly easy to pull out. The ground actually, as you walk down on it, feels rather soft. Like it doesn't feel like hard rock like you would expect. It feels like kind of
Very spongy.
Yeah. Do you pull out any red crystals?
I would just grab a bunch. So probably a red one, a blue one, a black
the first
one.
red one that you pull out, you actually watch as when you pull it out, you then see a little stream of like the red liquid just start kind of flowing down.
If I see that, I'll plug it back in because I don't want the fucking ape to get any bigger.
Okay.
This one kind
Does-
of sprung a leak.
Does the liquid glow?
Yeah, it has a faint reddish.
So when it runs, does it run like? Is it sort of viscous like motor oil? Like what if you were like to pull a plug from a oil pan, it would flow out like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like a water hose where
Yeah.
it would stay together.
Yeah. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, plug.
Yeah.
We'll leave that one
You
there.
watch as the drifts eventually hit the body at the bottom, and then you actually watch as the body at the bottom begins to singe, and the hair starts to curl in.
Burn away.
Okay. I thought it was gonna get bigger.
Can we see it all the way down there? How far down?
You can see it.
Like, where's the sun at? Is the sun directly above us?
Well, the crystals lit off. They're unnatural glow.
So it's like dim light, essentially.
And so it's like,
So
but
it's
as,
bright
as you
light
look
for
down,
us.
but as you look down, the creature's no longer red. It is still humongous.
Yeah.
But it's lost its red. It's gone back to being its silvery white color. And as the thing as the little liquid falls, you can kind of get you can faintly see a patch of it kind of just go away.
Pull the plug.
All right, I yank it back out.
Okay. It pours down, and then you see as the fire continues to build, and the body eventually disappears into nothing but them.
That thing kind
There's probably a lot of smoke coming
I was
out.
gonna say that thing fucking smells.
You get a smell, but there's no real smoke.
It's burning super hot.
Yeah, interesting. And I'm gonna turn and look back and see if I can spot these guys coming back.
You still hear it, but it's still a little ways away. It sounds like it's getting close. You see the balloon, in the sky,
Yeah.
and they look like you can estimate they're probably about 100 feet away.
All right. Get what more you can collect out of those crystals, preferably
Grab
as many varieties as you can, and then come back up. And
A couple of the red ones that you pull out, they let go, but then a few of but then some red ones don't.
Right.
Have like
Liquid behind it.
liquid coming out of them.
and I stay there with like an arrow knock, just keeping an eye out.
And I have
staying
the
alert.
skeletons just like walking the perimeter.
And as you're pulling out more and more red, you watch actually as the bones at the very bottom, like they're large, huge bones. So like you can briefly see them as they kind of are like drying and then cracking under just the liquid that's in.
We might want to. Like, does it continue to flow over time, or does it like flow for a little bit and then stop?
The originally when it was hitting the fur, it would like burn and then stop. But
No,
now it's
I mean
kinda
the liquid. Is the liquid just steadily pouring out of this?
yeah.
I would go back and plug the holes back up because I think we're gonna end up going down there,
Okay.
and I don't want that cavern in the bottom to be full of fire liquid. Just saying. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I can't
I'm
hear
not
you.
there.
I'll walk back up
Okay.
and be like,
I'm still not there.
Yeah.
And the longer it takes to get back up, you see as the balloon is kind of like right overhead, and you
Okay.
see the machine like getting into the clearing. You see Claude like actually holding onto the side of it rather than.
Yeah, I would probably have like hung off the side.
Like, they're actually
This-
going fast.
I start doing this and like trying to tell them to slow it down and eventually like kind of guide them to a stop like well before the hole so they don't fucking drive in.
how close are they?
I don't know.
You kind of watch as like the guy in the air, like you have a good enough perception that you kind of see him go like this kind of a thing. And be like,
Yeah.
okay, you got it. And then
I imagine he can still see everything up in the balloon.
Yeah,
too.
well, so he can't see necessarily down into the hole,
Yeah.
but he can see.
He can see the hole.
He sees the crystals and he sees the hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he kind of warns them to be
Yeah.
like, whoa, hold up. And then you watch as they kind of enter into the clearing, and then they kind of make a right, and then they stop.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you watch as they jump out and everything. So, what happened? We saw the beast thing from up there. And,
We killed it. That's basically all there is to tell.
okay, and a hole in the ground?
Yeah, that appeared where the beast fell.
You watch as the lead dude kind of
Are
runs up.
They not freaking out about the fact that there's 5 skeletons running around right now. Okay, cool.
They know magic. They kind of they've seen your Raven Queen sigils and such that you have on you. And
They
they're
know
just
my
like,
shtick.
Yeah, we get it. Whatever. They look down the hole and they're just like, "Holy shit! We found the motherlode, boys! It's time to start grabbing all these crystals that we can."
I've got a couple of them tucked in
You
my
actually
belt.
watch as like 2 of them like put on these like backpack things and
Like
they.
spelunking gear.
They actually these like backpacks they like turn these little like nodules back that have like these harpoon things, shoot harpoons into the ground, and then they start descending into the hole. And you watch as they have these bags and they just start throwing them in the bags. And he's just like, "Here you go, boys. Here's some bags of holding."
What? Oh shit! I'll
Is
take
it
that.
really?
Yeah.
wow.
We just if you have any way of like climbing down this hole. We need to start just gathering as much of the shit in
I
here
start
as we
climbing
can.
down.
Yeah.
Like
I start walking down.
my feet just dig into the ground.
I actually
and
hand you
walk.
my bag of holding
Uh-huh.
and tell you just fill mine up because I can't get down there.
Oh well,
Actually,
here, have one of these. He
Just
goes and
right on my
and
back.
gives you one of the backpacks.
So no offense, but I was paid to guard you guys. This isn't part of the job description.
Oh well, no, we're about to all go deep down in this hole, and there might be something down there. Who knows?
Oh, so you're asking because you guys are going down and you need protection. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Dude, you could ride on my back.
I mean, I'll take the climbing gear.
Okay.
And he'll
I'm not gonna
when you pass
lower
off your bag
myself
of
to riding
holding,
on
the
you.
guy actually
Or lower you to becoming a mount for me. You know what I
when
mean?
you when you pass on your bag of holding, the guy actually pulls out another bag of holding and hands to you.
How many bags of holding do these dudes have?
We really only need one. You
Enough.
can keep that. I'll take mine back from you.
Okay. I'll take an extra one and just like
Okay.
pocket that bitch.
Don't put it in your bag of holding.
No, please, I would really love for you to fill up these bags of holding. with as many
I
crystals as you
put
can.
the one bag of holding into the other bag of holding.
Can I make
That Okay, well, end of campaign.
Can I make an Arcana
Let's go to
check
the astral plane, guys.
and see if these are related to the crystal in the center of the clearing? Like maybe it's like a tree and these are its roots or something.
That's a good fucking pull.
Give me a history check.
A history check.
I'll give him advantage.
I don't know what my history is. 17.
So you've briefly heard of gem mines and crystal mines, and they are sometimes correlated to what's known as Coralline's crystal. And like the two that you have heard of, you know that there's mines under each of them that like harvested these kinds of crystals.
So I could assume that Coralline's crystal might be related.
Yeah, so you know that this crystal being here is related
Like,
to
we
these
have
crystals, but you don't necessarily know
Right.
what.
I was just trying to make that correlation. That's all.
Yeah.
We have a giant crystal and just so happen to have crystals in the ground beneath it. That's all. So yeah, I'm actually going to ascend back up, and I'd like to inspect the Coralline crystal itself rather than.
Okay.
So I'm just checking it out because it's a magical structure, I guess.
You look at it, and it looks like a giant red crystal. It looks like one of the crystals.
Oh, it's
that
red?
you pull out. Yeah, this one's red. And it looks like one of the crystals that you pull out, and just kind of juts 300 feet into the air. And
Okay. There's nothing. When I get closer, I don't see anything in the vicinity. Nothing of interest.
no.
Okay. I'll head back into the ground then. I was just curious.
I just
So
wanted to see what it sounded
some
like.
time
I'm not gonna hear
passes.
anything.
Yeah, no, you can hear through it.
Shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, that's what this is for.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be able to hear the microphones.
I can totally hear the microphone.
Oh, that's weird.
I can hear this microphone.
Anyways,
As time passes on, you guys collect crystals and load up the bags of holding. They take their bags of holding back up, and they
Totally.
open up the back and
Right.
throw it in. It's just like, all right. So it appears to be down there that there's some ruins of some sort. So we're gonna go explore.
Spelunking?
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Well, I mean, it's less spelunking because this isn't really a cave. It's kind of a hole in the ground, but
That's, well,
ruins exploration.
truth.
they descend once again, the four of them.
So they gave us climbing gear?
They gave
you
backpack
climbing gear.
things.
It's like a harpoon launcher that
It
you
launches harpoons into the back, and then you can just jump off with it, and it'll hold you.
Oh, kind of like Ninja Group, almost.
More like,
launches a bunch
to
of
me it
bullets.
sounds a lot like Attack on Titan.
Yeah, that too.
Where they shoot up.
Think about it like that. Think about it like that.
Except shoulder mounted.
But what he said was that you shoot them in the ground and then you walk down, like rappel down the inside. So those all they're doing is just giving you an anchor point up top.
Yeah.
And then
You're
feed
probably
the rope.
shooting them into the air wall and you swing down and rappel from there.
That's not what he said.
It works. It works however you guys
Yeah.
can imagine it.
Okay.
And you guys slowly make your way down as you
Making
use
our way
whatever
down,
climbing
Tim.
tactics you decide.
So, are they within earshot that I could talk to them?
Yeah.
So what's the deal with these crystals?
While
Why
we're
do you
loading
guys
them
need
into
them?
these bags of holding?
And why do they look similar to the crystals you have been using for your carriage?
So these are the crystals that we use for the machine. The fire crystal, or the red crystals, are known as fire crystals, and they lit off a brief amount of heat, but if you have the right generators to harvest it, it works as a pretty decent fuel for our machines. The reason we're harvesting them is because they are very helpful in producing magical items and or other magical things.
Are they valuable?
If it depends. Do you consider 100 platinum pieces for one crystal valuable?
At that, I slip one into my back pocket.
Don't you already have like a full?
I have like 7
bag?
of them in my back.
I mean, I don't know. That's
I mean, we were given the permission to take whatever we want.
money's not
Right,
really
true.
an object to me, but sure.
Okay, well, it's super valuable.
Okay.
like nations go to war over this kind of stuff. Now,
Interesting. And I'm just gonna be like, all right, well,
all right.
start collecting them.
Let's get as many as we can.
Yep.
Did I get a backpack thing?
No, you're still hiding in the fucking trees.
So I climbed down. Yeah, you did.
No, he's with
You
us.
caught up with them.
Okay.
What is everybody's 8 classes again? You're
Sorcerer.
Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Sorcerer.
Zeke is a
Cleric
cleric.
of the Lady
And
Man.
Ronaldo's a rogue.
He is.
So as we're going down, I'm gonna pull out my pipe of smoke monsters and like recreate that fight that we just had in smoke.
As the smoke extends and extends and extends and extends and extends. Yep. Sure, you recreate the fight
So
best
that
you can.
so that the gnomes can see what we did.
I feel like the gnomes kind of got the gist, but
Just like whatever. Hey, it's something to do. It's,
You guys
it's a
decided-
whistle while you work situation.
and you get about 400 feet down in this cavern. And you see at the bottom, as the red liquid that was dissolving away the bone of the giant beast,
Just keeps going through.
it actually like collects at the bottom. And it forms like a small pool in the center.
Mhm.
And around 400 feet down, you get to your first carved stone area, and you actually see like a doorway right here. But it looks like it's like broken off. Like there's a broken piece off at the top and at the bottom, and then that's what you see. And then on the other side,
It seems
directly
like,
on the other side, there's another doorway with also the top piece and bottom piece broken off.
seems like the keystones are missing.
I don't know. I don't feel
No,
good about
like there's pieces jutting out of the doorways that are broken.
So here's my question.
Are they square pieces or?
They look fairly like pretty well square. Okay, just give me an insight check, everyone. Everyone, can give me an insight check. Whoever cares about it.
17.
22?
13.
13.
Okay. The two of you can ascertain that there was probably like a walkway that went across from one to the other, but probably when the beast fell down here, it broke the walkway.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Does the walkway lead anywhere?
You just see one passageway and another passageway.
Okay.
As if there was a walk, like a bridge.
Okay.
connecting the
over
two.
troubled waters. I'm just gonna have my
Could probably
skeletons
make a
control
bridge.
upstairs because I don't think they're gonna be able to make it down.
Okay. They'll keep walking
'Cause
around
they'll-
doing
that's
whatever.
like 400 feet, and none of them have spider climb.
They can jump if they want.
They could, and the fall damage on that is well exceeding their hit point maximum.
You can only fall for 100 feet to take damage, so.
Yeah, but 13 hit points, even if you roll ones.
Anyway,
It's 200 feet.
so what would you like to do now that you pass by this first doorway? You
See
watch
if
as one of
it-
the gnomes kind of descends in and then swings back and like lets go of his backpack.
I mean, this is as good a place to start as any.
Yeah.
If our job's to explore, then we should probably do it thoroughly.
Do we go
Yeah,
to the
follow
left?
them. I'm gonna follow the wherever the gnomes want to go.
Okay, to the
I'm,
right.
I'm being paid to guard them, and wherever they need to go, then I go.
Man, where's your like?
How many? While we're descending, how many crystals were we able to
Collect. In my 2 bags of holding.
I want to make sure I mark this down.
Each individual collected somewhere in the range of 700 crystals.
Really?
Jesus! Each?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what? I have 2 bags of holding, so I just split, or do I have?
You
1400.
managed to pull out 700
Okay.
as you descended.
Okay.
But there's a whole other wall that you guys haven't.
Were any of them like black, or?
Yeah, there's a couple black ones.
I'm gonna be like super.
What should we call
fascinated
these?
with-
Like just crystals, or power crystals, or magic crystals? I'm just gonna call them magic crystals.
Yeah, call them what you want to call them.
power crystal?
Do they have weight to them?
Each of them weigh half pound.
But they're in a bag of holding.
Yeah,
And you
but
said
he's-
they're five.
he's
What were
putting it
they?
down.
100 platinum. Okay.
So each one's worth 100 platinum, and we have 700 of them
each. Yes.
each.
We have a shitload.
Holy fuck!
Which usually means someone's bad one.
Yeah. Wait. Look
Mad
around.
gamers.
Look around. Is there like a bunch of new weapons and health packs sitting around here? Or just fucking healing potions sitting around and getting ready to walk into the big bad?
It's not a metagame.
This isn't Resident Evil.
You don't know what Mark made this off of.
It's not a metagame. It's just Murphy's Law. Just
I made it off of my time in the Pinky Bill.
Off of my mind.
There you go, guys.
So
There's that
we
winning
explore
smile.
into this doorway. Is it openable?
It's no, it's like a open door.
Oh, okay. I thought you said there was a door. It's
No,
just
there's
a
no
doorway.
doorway.
It's
an
an
archway.
Then we look inside. What do we see?
Just long, dark tunnels.
Are they doing anything down the tunnels, or are they just walking?
No, they're just walking. They have they actually have like these bright ass flashlights on the side of their bags that are shining.
What's a flashlight?
It looks like a hooded
It-
lantern that
It
shoots
looks
out
like
light.
a lantern that's just.
Is
But you
Very
didn't watch if
directed.
they lit anything.
there any writing or artwork along the wall?
Yeah,
Where are these
artwork.
gnomes, and where are they getting all these weird contraptions?
They're like
They're gnomes. This is
They
what they
probably
do.
made that shit.
What is the artwork depict?
Do you not
You see
get
a
around
couple,
much?
I
I mean, it's
when you look
weird,
at the
but
beams that are on the
it's
walls, they
normal
look like
weird.
elves.
So you're talking to a guy that lives in the
Are they doing
woods
anything?
and very infrequently visits the
It
local
depicts like
taverns
family
or something.
scenes and other various
I
things. There's
am a
nothing
walking,
there's no
talking
action
spider.
going on in the artwork that
Come
you
to
see around
understand
here.
Nothing like
in another life, I probably would have.
And even I have more knowledge of these things than you. That's kind of depressing, dude.
To answer your question, yes, I don't get out much.
Is it
You
dark?
probably should try.
Yes, it is dark.
Do
Except for where the crystals are in the center, except the center column, which is lit all the way down.
do the crystals give off any light after we take them?
They give off very faint light, but not enough.
Can I like try to hold one up to the picture to see if anything happens?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
What are you squawking about?
Nothing.
Alright, so you all continue on, walking, and then eventually you reach this large open. And
Oh. Do any of you guys need healing?
We're all
I'm
injured.
fine. Yeah, I mean I've been hit a bit, but like it's like a bruise or a cut, but I don't look bloodied.
Okay.
you look down, and you actually see faint light coming from this area. But you look down, and in the middle you see a tree. In this tree is one of the fire trees, except it's like a pretty large fire tree, as if it's been growing for hundreds to thousands of years. And then, like, so this is as you look over like a railing, but it's like circular kind of way, and then it's like as you look down, you see more balconies that descend down, and this looks like a giant, just I don't know how to describe it. It's just a giant open room. So it's like balcony.
An atrium centered around
yeah,
this tree.
essentially like an atrium.
Like multi-tiered.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a perception check. I'm gonna look for see if I can spot any traps in here, or any like secret. Well, I'll look for traps first, because I'm just gonna do a quick scan and look for anything that may be trapped.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't mind helping me, that'd be fantastic. All right, excellent. Look over there, and I'll kind of
It's all
over
here.
here. Yeah. Both rolls are really good. So, perception, do you want, or do you want to investigate?
Yeah, perception. You're just
Okay.
kind of looking in.
27.
Are you like? How are you looking for traps? Are you like going? Are you just kind of like
I'm just-
seeing what you can see right now?
Yeah,
Or are you
looking
going,
in.
down, looking down each hallway because you see more corridors.
Yeah, I'm just looking in the atrium here,
As you look around
and
the
in
atrium, you
the
don't see-
doorways.
You don't see anything that would necessarily lead you to believe that it's trapped.
Okay, all right. And then I'm just gonna after that I'm gonna start looking for any secret entrances or secret doors or anything that I might find.
Okay. As you're like pounding along the wall, you don't find anything. But there are so there's 3 other archways that lead down areas. So it's like the circle and then doorway, or archway.
And then the archway we came from.
Yeah. So
there's like
archway
cardinal
cardinal, and then there's 3 more.
Okay.
So like cardinal points almost.
Kind of.
Okay.
But as you can recall, they're not necessarily north, south, east, west. They're just 4.
Right. They could be magical ley lines.
We don't know. I don't know anything about that. So, do we want to take a break?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we'll be
All right,
back.
guys.
Hey.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
We will be back.
fine.
Hey guys,
We're back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
we have
back.
returned from our brief break. As you can tell, none of us moved the entire time. We just kind of sat here staring at the cameras.
We didn't even say anything to each other.
No.
We just stared.
Sat in silence.
When the camera's
We
off,
cheese
we
people.
do not speak.
But yeah. So let's get back into the game.
I got cheese.
So where would you guys like to go? You see 3 other corridors. You haven't really inspected anything, so.
So what does this tree look like?
Looks like
It
a
looks
giant
like,
fire
it looks like a
tree.
burning tree. It looks like one of the trees outside, except it's big.
Massive.
Okay. Hey,
If we look down at the base of the tree, do we see anything? Like, is it just
No,
ground?
you mostly see like the top of the tree. You don't see anything under it though.
okay?
Can we do a, I guess, an insight check or history check to see if
I can tell.
if I saw the pictures of the elves and dwarves,
Mhm.
trying to guess
We all don't
they're the
like
ones
things,
who
though.
built these hallways.
I'm just kind of out of my mind here.
Yeah.
So you can assume that it was probably some society, but even no matter what you do, you wouldn't know what this could be.
Okay. Of who built these tunnels?
Yeah, like you can assume that it was elves and dwarves, but
Alright. Okay.
I guess we
I'll
just
just keep
go
looking
around the
around.
horn and look until we find something of interest.
I mean, I can start scouting one way.
I
And
mean, you're the tree guy.
I mean, shouldn't we stick together? That way the
Yeah.
gnomes are with us and we're together in
I
case
agree.
something happens.
Gnomes in the center.
So I guess we'll head clockwise around and work our way to each tunnel.
well, which way? I'm gonna turn and ask one of the gnomes. I guess the lead gnome or whatever.
yeah. What can I do for you?
Which way you feeling? We're following you to protect you.
I mean, I'm looking to explore all of them, so I mean, we can start, I guess, to our right and work our way down counterclockwise.
Is Geraldo
Yeah.
making the map?
They're kind of like doodling out like what they see. They're kind of just making notes, more or less. Not really a map.
Okay.
I don't want to be the lead guy on this.
Well, I'll take care of it, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna stay in the back.
I'm used to dark places.
Yeah, I'll take up the rear of the marching order.
Okay.
So I will lead us
And-
down the first tunnel on our right.
Make sure when you're taking the lead, you keep an eye out for any pressure plates or tripwires or anything.
So when he says
Sure,
that,
buddy.
I will start as I'm walking. I'll just start walking upside down on the top of this.
All right.
I'm in the middle, so I'm just like covering
Show
the
off.
Would you like some help up front to look for traps?
If you want. I'm not hogging the position or anything. Just
You say
do what
show
you're gonna
off.
do.
I'm like, you can do this too.
So that's pretty good.
So you
So yeah, I'm gonna search for traps along the way, I guess. 24.
You don't see anything as you all.
Okay. It's just an empty tunnel that goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you get like a little ways into the tunnel though, you actually see doors on like the left and right hand sides.
Are they directly across from each other, or are they kind of staggered down the hallway?
They open directly across from each other.
I'm gonna open the first one on our right.
Okay. The door you like go to jiggle the handle and the handle seemingly like breaks off. But then you just kind of
Yeah, I was about to say, is
and
it
the door just opens up and you see a bed, nightstand, a trunk, and cobwebs.
Looks like living quarters. Do you think this is worth checking out, going room to room, or
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Kind of give us an idea of
who
who
lived down
lived
here?
here. Yeah.
Or if anyone still lives
Alright.
here.
That's another good point too. So do we just?
I'm going to take a dagger and stab the chest.
Okay, you stab the chest.
Roll to hit. Roll to attack.
Yeah.
Advantage, because it's prone.
Sure. 19 plus. I think it's 6 right now, so 25 to hit.
You stab, you seem to punch a little too hard in, and it just breaks the fragile wood of the chest. And you pull your dagger back out, and you don't see anything inside of it. You see dust just kind of rise in a plume out of it.
Don't judge me. Mimics.
How you know it wasn't the door? The door wasn't
The door crumbled. Whatever.
I've
Don't question it.
Do you want to lay in the bed?
I've heard of
Do
these
you want
mimics
to
and
fuck the
they're
bed up?
nothing to fuck with.
I mean, they're sort of a nuisance.
Yeah.
I'd prefer them know that's a mimic.
I agree.
Anyways, I guess I'll look and see if there's anything in the rubble remaining of the chest.
No, you don't see anything.
Okay.
You see, there's a lot of dust in here, and
Can I make some type of check to see if I can figure out how old this is? Like history or insight?
you can give me an insight check.
Can I do a survival check to see if I know if anybody's been here recently or how long it's been since somebody's been in here before us? Okay.
14.
You can estimate that they're pretty old, but you can't tell how old.
What?
I said you are out of your element.
I know, I really am. 12.
You can assume that's been maybe a long time, maybe a little bit of time since someone's been here.
Can I make an investigation check to see if there's anything interesting, like a piece of paper or like a journal or
Just in
something?
the room.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you give me an investigation as you look around the room, opening the drawers and its hinge.
Ugh. 4 plus 2, I think, so 6.
Okay. No, you don't find any journals or anything. You do, however, look in the one, there's a hole in the wall that's covered in glass. That's covered with a glass, just a piece of glass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
looks-
I'll look through the glass hole.
I look through it in there. It has a back, and then in the back is a little hexagonal shaped slot.
Okay.
Does it look like the woman's
Sort of
bathroom?
weird.
Yeah.
Hexagonal. Do we have anything like that? Does it look like it's the size of a crystal or something?
It does.
Okay.
Looks like it could fit a crystal.
Here,
Uh,
I take
what-
one out of my bag of holding and I hand
What
it to
kind? What kind is it?
you. I just reached in and grabbed one.
Okay.
You want me to roll?
How many colors are
Roll
there?
random?
Yeah, this is your thing, bro.
Are there 6 colors? 7 colors? 12?
rainbow.
One for every element, probably.
I have a black one that I've been playing with this whole time. By the way, I've been playing with a black crystal the whole time. Is there any ill effect?
Not that.
Come here, I'm gonna stick it in your slot.
Let me figure out how many there are.
Oh.
How many schools of magic is there? I know there's blue, and we know there's red, and we know there's black. There's at least
Cold,
3.
fire, lightning, thunder, necrotic, radiant, force, poison,
We don't know if that's what he's doing.
psychic. Yeah, but that's
Grass.
my intuition.
Yeah. Grass, bug,
What did I miss? I'm thinking I missed something.
water.
Yeah, you got poison.
Yeah.
Got thunder.
Yep.
You got
Thunder,
lightning.
thunder, lightning,
Gravity.
poison, necrotic,
All the Pokemon
radiant,
types. Think of that.
Grass,
force.
bug.
So,
I don't know if you're doing that.
Dark steel.
Dark, steel,
Oh, no,
ghost.
that's types of damage.
The
Dark steel.
crystal that you hand him is a deep blue color.
Mm.
Okay.
Like a cobalt blue?
Close to it, kind of like the
I-
lights on the camera.
I will insert it into the slot and see if anything
Kind
happens.
of like the color of the
You
skin.
put it in the slot and you close.
Interesting. So I guess it's some kind of light receptacle.
And when you put it in, it felt like the gem went it went pretty deep back in there.
Okay.
And then it felt like it hit something. So you stopped pushing.
Okay.
Have I seen anything like this before? In my youth, at least, or obviously not recently or till now.
No. When it comes to technology now, you've mostly known it to be more like light bulbs and like the stuff that you kind of saw the first time you went into the Emperor's Palace.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's the craziest shit I've seen.
I'm gonna ask the Nooms if they knew what that crystal would normally do.
Well, based on its color,
Flip, 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 flip.
that crystal should produce waves of some sort of thunderous proportion.
Okay. But it's producing light.
I mean, they usually have a faint glow to them, but I've never known them to just glow this bright before.
So now that it's glowing brighter in here, do we see anything different? Is there any new information we can process now that there's a light source?
Nope. Doesn't look any different.
Should I open it?
Yeah, open it.
That could be dangerous.
Wait, open it. I'm stepping out of the room. You
That's why I asked first.
Open it and then put this one in, and I hand you the black one.
You said it was for the diverse properties?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stepping out of the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out too.
I'm gonna stand there.
Okay. So you go and
Sure.
pull the crystal
I'll open. You said it was behind a
glass
glass
door.
pane.
out. Yeah, so you
So I'll open the glass pane. Anything happen?
No.
Alright, I'll pull it out.
Pull it out. It looks like just a small portion of it at the very bottom has turned transparent.
Okay.
That's it.
So yeah, it looks like it's just used as an energy source. Here you go.
I'll take the crystal back into the bag.
How hard do you throw it into the bag?
I drop it and it plummets into the void. However far it drops until it loses gravity.
Sure. Do you put the black crystal in?
Yeah. I use my trunk and stick it in and then close the window.
You stick it, you close the window, and then, oddly enough, a greenish light takes over from the black crystal.
Green? Really? I was hoping this was gonna be like a black light. But no, it's green.
Oh, it's green.
All right. I immediately open it back up and pull the crystal back out.
Pull it out, and once again, a little bit is gone.
Guys, I think this
They
uses it up.
That thing's worth 100 platinum pieces, right?
Correct.
They're wasting 100 platinum pieces on creating mood lights.
Correct.
Maybe this was from when they were more prevalent.
I mean, I guess they lived in a cave where there are
like
thousands of these things.
Look, I'm not here to keep experimenting on these crystals. I'm
But
not
that's
feeling
what
comfortable with this.
that's what the Nooms are here for.
Yeah,
so
they need to be
You're gonna have to
doing
suck
this.
it up.
Well, they need to be doing this, not us.
okay.
So
Well,
I'm just here to make sure.
Call
that they
myself
don't die.
curious.
Well, that's fine. You can be curious, but I'm
Hi, curious. My name is
uneasy.
Zeke.
So you guys leave that.
I hate you.
I respect your curiosity, though.
Continue
He did it
on to
first!
I hate you too.
Who are you again? We're both dads.
I respect your curiosity, though. I don't want to take that away from you.
Curiosity
I'm
kills
just
the
saying,
cat.
just because we're not paid to do it doesn't mean we can't. If you don't
I
want to,
understand.
that's up to you. But
That's what
Is there another doorknob on the door across from it?
Yep.
I'll take my rapier. and
They're
push
beds.
the
Beds. So there's beds.
door. No, the door.
it's a mimic test.
Yeah, it's a door, so I'll push on the door.
Push on the bed.
Okay,
It reaches out and bites you. Roll initiative.
You just push on.
The door pushes
Push on the
back.
bed. I lay down. Boom! I say fuck it, and then I take an 8-hour rest.
All right, bye.
Right?
Guys, everybody should push out of bed and
You
just
push on the door and it doesn't seem to open.
take a nap.
I'll turn the knob.
You jiggle the knob, it falls off, and then the door pushes open.
I don't think it's been
These
enough time for
doors-
us to benefit from a long rest.
I get out there.
Anything inside?
Looks.
I mean, we had
exactly
two
like the
fights
tunnels
and
in the
traveled
Red
since
Cross.
Close the
we
door.
slept.
Yeah, but it was like still kind of daylight out when we descended down here.
We
so
descended down how many feet?
it doesn't take fucking another 4 to 6
Yeah, it
hours.
didn't take you too long to descend the
Okay.
400 feet.
Have they? I would like to know if they ever heard of any stories about this place or anybody been here before?
No, we've never documented anything like this before.
What's it sized for?
These are the Badlands.
Are these sized for
It's
small
not
creatures
civilized at
or
all.
for
Yeah.
medium creatures?
Like
the bed is the
Well,
bed.
so as you guys continue to open the doors,
Yeah.
some are like average sized, some are smaller.
Okay.
They didn't pick that size. They're just born with it.
Alright, and say,
Why do you
well,
sound like you have such an
in
issue
each
with
room that you guys
size?
check, it's the same like
Justin
and
says
it's
doesn't
a
have
bed, a nightstand, a chest,
In
a
every
little
single room.
porthole, and then
Is everything empty?
empty,
so
as if something.
How far down does this tunnel go then?
It goes for about another like. You guys have already progressed. It goes for about another 40 feet.
How many rooms would you say are off?
Every there's probably 8 rooms down this one corridor that you all walk down.
So like every 10 feet is a room
Yeah.
on either side.
Okay.
so
And none of the rooms are any different. They're all the same.
Yeah,
They're slightly different size.
Well, yeah, some of the rooms are.
But the layout's the same.
And then as you get to the end of the corridor, you see an archway, and then in the archway are stairs that descend down.
Do we want to clear this level first
I
before
think-
we go down anything else?
I think that we should systematically.
Or do you want to keep going to the end of the tunnel?
I think we should systematically go to the end of the tunnel and then return back to whence we came.
Okay.
Is anyone gonna look down the stairs?
I'll look
Yeah,
downstairs.
we'll glance down the stairs.
So as you like glance down, you actually see like light from down there, and it's of various hues
There are
coming from
various
its left,
Sort
coming
of
from the left side.
chromatic.
Okay.
Tiamat's down there, guys. I don't think we should go.
Well, let's go.
Yeah?
I will
So you
descend
guys
the
go back
stairs.
or go down?
No, we're going
I'm
down.
descending the stairs.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna go to the end of this tunnel.
Okay, so you
If
guys.
there is an end,
If
it might
there's
be a
an end.
giant spiral web
Well,
of
so what it
tunnels.
was you guys
You
like,
would
went down
know.
the one tunnel, descended stairs. Now you guys are at another.
Yeah, I'm keeping up the rear then. If they're
Okay.
descending, I'm protecting.
The gnomes are just kind of jotting down whatever information.
All right, so
Are there carvings down this hallway too, or no?
Yep. Yep.
Same
There's
level.
pictures. Just
Can I do a history check on this to see like what kind of people lived here?
I did already.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
What it?
I couldn't. It was no way to tell who could have created.
So he knows that there's mostly elves and dwarves.
Well, the
That's
pictures.
what's depicted in the pictures are
Yeah.
elves and dwarves.
What kind of elves are they?
Looking at the pictures, you can't really tell. They're more like they're not pictures necessarily, but more like carved into the
Mhm.
wall depictions.
All right.
But they were getting along between the elves and dwarves.
It looks like they get along. Yeah.
So we've got the fire tree.
Okay.
We came in from the south,
Oh, you're actually taking notes.
I'd say so. I'd say whatever
Okay.
the bottom is.
and then that's where the
And we went to
broken
the right.
hole is. And then we went to the right. You said 40 feet.
Yep.
And there was eight
eight rooms.
rooms, so 4 on either side.
Yep.
Okay.
And then there were stairs.
Okay.
Were they circular or were they just straight?
They just go straight down.
Okay.
They kind of like make a bend.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So then we're on level 2. Level.
So you guys go down.
So what will we see
Yeah,
when we reach the bottom, the
You
landing?
reach the bottom. You look out. You look up the thing. You see all the gems. You look down the thing. You see the puddle of red stuff at the bottom, and yeah, you can assume that you went the next floor down of these open archways.
Okay. And then what do we see further
So
back?
wait, we circle back on ourselves?
So you guys like
It's a
came in,
multi-tiered,
then went
like
back,
imagine a
and then
cylinder
came
with a
down,
tree
and now
up
you're
the top,
Yeah.
and they're just
So the
there are
crystal is
landings
at the
on
top, yeah.
all the way down towards the bottom. So you can, it's probably like a tower almost, except underground.
Got it.
All right. So what do we see off of it? Like, is this another hallway 40 feet long?
Yep.
And the same pictures.
So the hallway descends. There's no doors in this hallway. There are pictures though. There are carvings
Alright.
and pictures.
Is there a set of stairs at the end of that one that curve back? Well, or is there another? Do we see it at the end
We
of the hall?
probably arrive
Well, so
in
you
our
get to
atrium.
you get it, and then you get to the atrium, and then you see the red tree.
There's the
at
red.
bottom.
Okay, so we're back to burning tree,
Yes.
and then do we see stairs, or are we just?
No,
do
you
we
don't see
stop?
stairs. You see another 3 corridors.
And if we go to one of those corridors, it'll probably lead to
And then
to
come
a
back
stairs
up to
that
where
lead
we-
down a level.
Okay, lead down or back up? Because we went through one.
I
and
imagine
down.
there's a pair of each.
Right, so that's what I'm saying.
So,
There's U-shaped corridors.
Let's go to the other side of the atrium and see if there's stairs that go up.
All right. Well, before we do that, is there any other way to go down on this level?
Not
On
that you
L2.
see.
All right. So there's no more L2s on anything off of L2 in this one. So this one's just a flat hallway that goes up to
Well,
four
so
rooms.
it looks exactly like it looked like upstairs.
Right, except there's no doors.
There's archways.
There's-
There's 3 other archways.
The
Doors
the
off
tunnel,
the wall.
No, not the tunnel
That's
that you
what
guys
it
just walked down.
The tunnel had no doors,
Yeah.
and then we arrive at an atrium with 3 other
Right.
exits. Yes.
Yeah. No, I got that. I was talking about the hallway we just walked.
Yes, there were no
There
doors.
was no doors in that. It was just blank.
No, it was blank. Yeah.
Right.
Except for the
Well, it had the stuff on the walls.
I wanna
It's
observe.
like a fucking hotel.
The pictures,
Weird.
are they different than the ones above?
No, they all. It looks to be similar pictures.
I want to try to observe the pictures and see, kind of discern what they're doing in the pictures. If there's any sort of pattern, or if they're just like elf and dwarf and elf and dwarf and elf and dwarf, or if they're actually
So
doing
as you look at it, it actually looks like different carved out like actual pictures.
Mhm.
And some of them depict like family scenes, some of them depict farming scenes, some of them depict warriors on a battlefield.
This is like a cruise ship.
Don't know.
So like the art that you get
I don't know
inside
what
a cruise ship
is.
Oh, okay.
Are there any-
I'm talking. Okay.
Are there any
I'm
slots?
using my real world voice,
Are
not
there
my
any
character
slots
voice.
at all?
There's no slots. I mean, it's carved.
No, like slots where you can put like a crystal or anything like that.
No.
Okay. So, do we want to go across here to the next one?
I would propose that we go across to the other side and determine where this is symmetrical or not.
Truth. Okay.
And then if it's not, we can backtrack and explore the level above.
All right. We go.
So we're
Straight across.
going all
Across
the way
the-
around to the other side, directly across from us.
Across the whole.
Yeah. So we're going to the 180.
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys go across. You see 8 doors.
On the
Whatever-
bottom.
Hmm?
We're on the bottom level.
Yeah. So you
So
guys.
on this side there are 8 doors.
On the bottom.
Right, there are 8 doors up top. It looks exactly like the corridor with the 8 doors up top.
Okay.
And now there's 8 more doors.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's when you open them, you actually as you look in them, there's nothing except in the second room on the left. When you open that one, there is a sword sitting in there,
What?
laying up
A
against the wall.
sword.
A sword.
What kind of
Short sword.
Strange place for a sword.
I see.
Not quite what I would use.
Is it in the wall or just laying there?
It's just laying against the wall. It's like you walked in, chest, bed, nightstand, sword laying against the wall.
See
What
if
did you guys
there's
find?
a Sword. See if
these
there's
Make
any-
sure it's not
Yeah,
trapped.
Yeah, I'm gonna check to see if there's anything trapped on it.
Who uses sword?
Look for
Arrows.
tripwires, pressure plates, anything. You are getting help, so you have advantage.
Look for arrows. Look for anything I can throw.
I was
You could use some
fucking
arrows.
arrows down there.
Anything I can chuck through this bowstring.
How's that perception?
Investigation since you're close.
Yeah, 16.
Danger close.
As you look around the sword, you don't see anything. You kind of like tinker with like a little stick or something and try to feel around, and then you can assume that the sword is not trapped.
It's yours for the taking.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. You can account to yourself if you want to keep it that you have 1 short sword.
Does it do anything?
Short sword.
It's a short sword.
No,
It
just
stabs
making-
people.
No, just making sure that nothing happens. Like someone starts talking to me or something like that.
You would
You're gonna give it a few swings.
You suddenly feel like you have crabs.
It seems to feel like it swings better than most short swords that you're used to. So you can mark down that you have a +1 short sword.
Oh, nice.
Magical weapon.
Well, there's no magical property to it.
Oh. It's just finely crafted.
It's a masterwork short sword?
Seems like it.
That's from.
I would, if you get some downtime, I would probably spend some time. Probably about an hour is what you might need to figure out if it does anything else.
Probably.
You think so? Maybe we should take a short rest after we finish going through all of these rooms. So we go
Well,
up.
we
if he
explore
observes,
our-
if
As you get to the end, you reach. You look up. You see a stairwell that ascends to the left.
Okay, go up to the left. And is this an empty hallway again?
As you get to the top, it's not. It's another corridor with 8 rooms.
Oh, so it's not symmetrical.
Mm-hmm. Which means we'll have to explore everything.
Alright, so we go through and check those 8 doors.
Okay. You
This
check-
could take a while.
yeah.
You check those 8. And the 6th room, you actually find a quiver of arrows.
Who
You guys
finds
find
it?
anything? there?
Everybody roll to see who
Arrows.
finds it.
Do.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would.
you're fine. Be nice.
Did you find some arrows? You said.
Yes. You
Thank
need
you.
arrows?
Yes, I definitely need
How many arrows
some.
do you need?
There.
I can hold.
There's 3 arrows.
I can hold 12 in my quiver right now, and then I can just take whatever's left over and stash them in my backpack.
Well, it's a quiver.
It's a
We
quiver.
could have
of
another
arrows,
quiver. We have 2 quivers.
With
I
7
don't.
arrows.
I don't want to carry.
How finely are they crafted?
I don't want to carry another quiver.
Can I
So
look at least one to see if it's still.
When you pull one out, you look at the head of it, and the head of it looks to be made out of a crystal-like structure.
Yeah, you might want to keep those separate.
You might want to keep them in a different quiver.
If you keep them, they're considered +1 arrows.
Do you
how many
mind?
of them?
Seven.
No,
How many?
7 of them.
Oh, there's 7 total.
Do you
Okay.
mind if I get 3 of these? As I use a bow as well?
Yo, let me get one, bro.
I'm giving you 4 out of the 7.
That's fine. You did find them, and it was nice enough of you to give them to me. So,
There might be more. Who can say?
It's hard saying.
I don't need the other quiver,
No.
so we don't need it. If there's
So-
only 7,
You guys go
But
up
it's
and
a
down,
magic
all
quiver.
around. You look
no, it's
around.
not.
You don't know that.
They seem to be pretty good craftsmen.
Is this
Could be
does this
val-
quiver look any different from like? I want to look at it to see if it
It doesn't look magical. It just looks like a normal
quiver.
Does
It's
it
not-
does it look
it's
like it?
colorful?
Okay.
Does it look like it would be valuable to as a historical artifact?
It could possibly be.
Well, I'll take
I
it.
slip it into my bag of holding.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You slip it in your bag of holding. So you have a beautifully
A quiver.
So remember, our bags of holding have 700 of these crystals in them.
Right.
A bag
I
of
put
holding
this in
can
my
only hold
backpack.
so much,
500 pounds.
and 64 cubic feet.
Right.
So
Yep.
that comes into play as well.
Okay.
Remember that.
You're currently sitting at 350 pounds inside of your bags of holding. So
And each crystal is what, about a foot long, you said?
no,
Oh, how long is the crystal?
it's probably
It's like just a little crystal
yeah,
like this, right?
Oh,
it's
a little
actually
stick.
like this long.
Okay,
Yeah,
little stick.
it's probably about 7. I guess 7 inches.
7 inches
long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So we're on the floor we started at, correct?
No, you never asked.
yes, so you're on the floor that you started at.
'Cause they've been told
If
they're
you just
about 6
want
inches
to kind of
from the
speed
floor.
through it, you guys go down, go up, go down, go up.
Is there any sort of rhyme or reason that we can tell to the structure?
It seems like a random roll of the die on where these things show up.
It's pretty well the corridor is just how it is. It's
Okay.
it looks to be similar.
It's just you'd think if they were living here, they'd have some sort of organization to their place. I don't know,
There
it's
seems
just
to
weird.
be 20. Wait, no.
To us,
Like when people
24.
make cities, they line them up in rows and create districts for different
but
things.
to us, it seems weird, but to them, it may seem just fine.
I mean,
This could be
they
some-
look like us, do they not?
Yeah, but I'm still not
I'm
sure.
What do we
I'm
find
just
this
saying
time,
it's
Mark?
human or humanoid
So-
nature.
This time, you all find a shield laying up against the wall. You guys find another 12 arrows as you explore, and you find one more short sword.
Are the arrows the same
They
type?
have the same arrows.
You can have the full 12.
Oh, wow, thank you. In that case, I will take the quiver and carry the quiver that the other 12 are in.
Okay.
And hang on to them.
But the gnomes aren't saying anything; they're just kind of jotting everything down.
Same temperature.
And if they like see something that looks kind of odd, and then like dust something, or they'll like collect a sample of dust or something.
I'll collect everything everybody else doesn't take.
Okay.
Then
So,
it's-
shield, what's that shield look like?
Looks like a pretty nice shield. It's so it's in a U shape at the bottom, and then it comes to 3 spikes.
Okay.
No.
I kind of like that. I mean, if nobody else wants a shield.
Go for it. I can't use it.
I'm a shield user.
The shield feels light but durable. So it's considered a +1 shield.
Like a +1 shield?
Nice.
I like that.
And as you all get to the bottom floor, the atrium floor, you what side would you guys be on? Would you say?
Google.
64 cubic feet is 64 cubic feet.
Probably the side that.
We'll just use cardinal directions. So you guys came in through the south. So you guys on the
64
north,
cubic
south,
feet
east,
is a
and west.
unit of volume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was like trying to get a visual of it. I think I got it now.
Well, north, south, east, and west.
Or east or west.
Yeah, I was
Those
about
are
to
the
say
floors
we.
are going down. Or east, or on your east side. and
The
west side.
one nearest to us. So what side did we?
Well, so I'm just speeding it up.
Okay.
So each of these
East
floors
then.
look exactly the same, with the one corridor being empty that connects back to the thing, and
Then east.
okay. So you head down, and as you look back, you actually see just a large open room down here.
I'm gonna perception check, look for anything that may be a danger to us.
Okay.
Us.
Yeah, you see the carvings all along the walls of this room. But as you look in this room, it looks to be more like warrior depictions.
No more family pictures.
No, you don't see any family pictures in this room. You don't see any farming pictures.
Does it feel like an armory or like a barracks or?
Give me an insight check.
Are they doing anything or just standing?
Like it's depictions of battle scenes.
18.
18. So as you look around generally, like as the rest of you look around, you see like piles of wood that have kind of just rotted and are on the ground in certain places, and there's chests and other like weapon racks, but they're all barren. You could assume that this could have been a training ground, possibly of some
Okay.
sort.
I'm gonna start looking around, see if I can find any more arrows stowed here. You want a perception check from me or investigation?
Investigation.
Okay. Where's my investigation? 15.
So as you look around, you don't seem to find any arrows lying around. You do see what could have been targets, though, and these targets are made of stone. And you watch as they are like holes are punched in to the bullseye, and only the bullseye.
All right. I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
So I'd like to step back as far back as I can get.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my bow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take out a normal arrow,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot it at the target. So
Give me an attack.
this is not at sharpshooter, so
Okay.
16 to hit.
13, and would that give me a D12?
Okay. 1.
1.
Yeah.
You hit it. Bullseye.
Okay. And that's with a normal arrow, with
Yeah.
my own arrow. So I'm gonna walk up and take the arrow out. Does it still look like it's in good condition?
Actually, as it hit, your arrow broke in half.
Okay, all right.
Your normal arrow.
So I'm gonna take it out of the target. I'm gonna walk all the way back, and I'm gonna take out one of the new arrows that I found, and I'm gonna fire that.
Yeah, give it a shot.
All right. Now re-roll that.
Yep.
26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
To hit.
That'll go wall. Give me these roll.
5.
5. So it doesn't hit the bullseye. It hits a little bit off, but it still punches in. It does.
All right. I'm gonna walk up, inspect that arrow, and take it out.
You pull it out, and it pulls out like butter. Went in kind of like butter.
Jeez, that's sharp.
Does it look like I could still use it as a +1
It's a
arrow?
viable arrow.
Yeah. Wow. These arrows are fucking amazing.
I saw.
Yeah, I'll put that back in the quiver and be amazed.
And be me.
And actually, I'm going to.
Do I see more of those hexagonal slots? That's what I would be looking for right now.
Now in this room, actually, you see more of those portholes, but they don't have the slots in them. They have like more of a round hole on them.
Okay.
I want to go up and inspect one of those portholes, round holes. Look at
Okay.
it.
You're gonna, or you kind of have a big hand, don't you? It's not really a hand.
No, I have a trunk.
Okay, you're gonna put your trunk in the hole.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I do. That's what I use for delicate
So,
work. Because
as
I've
you
got
go,
like
as you take your trunk and you put it in the hole, it goes in the hole and just barely fits the hole. And then you feel it around. You actually like on one side of it you feel an opening, and on the other side of it you feel an opening.
What do I smell?
Doesn't smell like that.
No.
No,
I have keen.
You smell dust and
I
dirt.
have keen sense. I have good smelling. I have a great schnoz for this.
You don't really smell it.
But I can feel like a little opening on either side. Pull the trunk out, dust it off. There's like a little opening. One of you guys have smaller hands. Want to feel in there and see what's going on? Like the last ones of these we saw, like you could stick a crystal in it, but this one's got like slots or something in the back, like a slot on the sides. But my hands are just too big.
Sure. I'll take my clawed hand and stick it
So as
inside.
you pull your claw hand in, you actually feel like, so you can feel on your trunk
Like I'm
necessarily,
feeling
but as you
around.
like feel it in, it has like a conical shape to it as you
Okay.
like push further in. But then you feel the two openings on each side.
Okay, can I investigate towards the openings?
Yeah, or you kind of stick your whatever could be pinky in one opening, and the opening feels like it continues to go past your pinky. You stick it in another opening, it continues to go.
Okay.
What are you feeling at over there?
Not sure.
It's like a
It's just
window or
conical.
something.
It's got two offshoots that are also conical. I don't know. It's weird.
No, that does sound weird.
Hmm.
Okay. What else do we see in this room? Just so old targets, old
You-
like wood dummies, old racks,
It looks
chests.
to the opposite side of the room when you all eventually reach there. You find what like feels to be like it could have been a it looks odd here. But you don't necessarily know why.
What?
Like it looks like a rectangular area.
Oh, like
on
like
on
a-
one side of the room, but it's like bricked up. And
Bricked over door.
could be.
Like what do you make of this?
So it's sealed off.
It looks like it could be a seal door.
Or maybe it's like a secret door or something.
I'm gonna press my ear against it.
Okay.
Do I hear you?
You hear the vibration of the knock.
But
What do
nothing
you feel?
But nothing on the other side to respond to it now.
I'm gonna put my trunk.
Nothing responds to it.
No, like no sound or anything else.
No, it's pretty hard stone when you do it. It's
Just ain't it like something where they hear it and it's one like,
Nah, you don't hear any growls.
I'm
or
gonna
anything
take
like
my
that.
warhammer and I'm gonna attack the door.
Go ahead.
The wall.
The wall, whatever. Does 15 hit?
Sure.
Okay. Now I do an extra D8 of necrotic damage,
It's a wall.
Doesn't do much too soon.
but it's still extra damage.
It's not alive, so necrotic he wouldn't.
Yeah.
So 8 damage to the wall.
You hit it in its sweet spot. You hit it right in the center. You kind of just watch as the wall like blows in because like as you like ascertain, you might have just been able to put your weight on the wall and it probably would have fallen.
Is that a fat joke?
If you want it to be.
I'm sensitive about my weight, guys.
As you like push it in, you see a large room that has it's got like amphitheater seating, and then in the center is a large round table, and then at the top is just this giant like hole, and it looks like it could have housed something. The hole has a large, much larger than your crystal hexagonal slot in the center of it.
Jesus. That's a big ass
Big crystal. What do I have to roll to try to piece together what this room is? Because player Bill has an idea. Character Zeke, I don't know.
Insight? Or are you going to investigate the room first? Anyone?
I'm just trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah, well, just
I might ask, like, what the layout
to
is.
go in and actually like touch things and look at things.
They will.
Or
I'm not.
pictures along the walls.
Okay, so insight.
I'd be looking for any dangerous things, traps.
Fuck
and stuff
you.
like that.
What's the layout of this room? Because we saw those conical holes. Is it like.
So it's like
and then went whoop and
the room is a round. It's a half circle,
Semi
and then
circle?
there's amphitheater seating
Okay.
all along the walls, and then in the center is this large round table.
Okay.
And on the round table is something, but you can't make it out from where you are
I'll
necessarily.
go to
An
check
11.
out the table.
An 11 for insight of the room.
Maybe it was an amphitheater. You don't know.
No pictures.
Okay.
There's no pictures.
27 on perception to look for anything that might be dangerous. Such as traps.
You don't find any traps. You don't see anything that would be dangerous in here
Okay.
necessarily.
What do I see as I approach the table?
I keep an eye on him, make sure nothing's gonna happen to him. So
As you look at the table, you see a monolithic structure in the center, and then you see like small figurines and maps or flags on the table.
So it must be a war room of some kind.
hey, there's no fighting in the war room.
Hmm?
So there's no fighting in the war room. Just a heads up. Nobody gets a movie reference. Nobody gets a quote.
I don't.
Gentlemen, no fighting in the war room.
Okay.
I know
What
Okay.
does the monolith look like? Does it look like the crystal
movie.
the crystal at the top of the you said insight?
Yeah.
14.
Um.
Or does it look more like the underground thing that we're in?
So as you like think about it, it most likely represents the crystal from above. Like this looks like it could be a map of the above terrain, but
Okay. I would probably point some nooms over to this and have them jot down the map.
okay. The gnomes will walk up and they'll do their notes and
These
jot down
might be
the
places of interest to check out later.
okay. They see. I mean, you see the maps here and there, but they are like this is a large map, and actually to one side you see like a mountainous structure, and it is coming from the map's eastern side.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't see any mountains coming in. From
Oh,
your
okay.
east,
So it's
except for the mountains that you left. So you might be able to assume that this
It's
map is to
mirrored.
a huge scale. That
Oh.
it's yeah.
Oh, wow. Then that's on the table?
But you said there were flagged areas, right?
Yeah, there are like there's flags in certain areas, but it's like they're different colors.
Right. So we could probably match that up against the map that the Nooms are already making and look at those flagged areas and see what they were
Yeah. Well,
up
I
to.
mean, this place is like seriously old.
Yeah. Doesn't mean that it's not worth investigating.
I didn't really want to walk in here because I thought this might have been like some medical fucking like room where people stood in the stands and then they like dissected people in the center. But it looks like there's maps here. So
I've heard
that's
of
not-
shit like that, and that's
Yeah.
pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
That was your first
That
guess?
was my first. I'm a dude. You know who my mom is? Like, that's what I went to.
An operating room?
Yeah. Like people would view dissections here.
So, and you're still the way you are even after experiencing something like that?
What?
Like, how did that affect you? Like,
It didn't happen to me. I've just.
Well, I mean,
I've heard of
observing
things
it.
like this.
Have you observed things like
never-
this?
Is there anything of interest in the
I've
stands
heard of
then?
it.
no. As you
It's
such
just
there's nothing.
just spectator stands.
yeah.
So, do you guys think that that's
It looks like,
a big
um,
light up there?
I think that the hexagon size is probably in proportion to the effect.
Right?
So I don't think it's anything as simple as a light.
Think it's a death ray?
Any doors?
Maybe they
So,
stride
room
over
is
vast
probably taken up by
distances
the
or something. I don't
empty
know.
And then it was walled off.
It could be just about
Just,
anything.
like draw out where stuff is
So,
on the
why
map.
would they seal off a war room?
Maybe they weren't using it anymore.
Their culture might have developed past war.
But still, to seal it off.
It is strange.
It might not have been sealed off. This could have been a secret meeting chamber.
Well,
That
maybe
door
we
is
should
old.
annotate what we find on this table and
Get the
continue
fuck outta
on.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
and there's no bodies or like signs that a body was here anywhere.
There's dust everywhere.
It's been way too long for there to be any more signs of people walking by.
You all have like ascertained at this point that this was probably like a ancient civilization.
Yeah, like
Right.
thousands of years.
Yeah, I mean, it's
of
just
some
weird.
sort.
As I look at the wall where it was sealed off, as it was knocked in, is there anything on the inside of that wall?
Fingernails, scratch marks.
No, it's just more
I know where you're
wall.
Just
It's
straight,
all
just
wall.
flat.
Yeah.
I've seen horror movies before. I know where you're going.
I was
There was
starting to
only
get
one.
alien
There was only
vibes
one
for
brick
some
layer
reason.
thick.
Dude, I have been getting this was a spaceship that landed here vibes for a while.
Aliens.
We'll find
man.
out.
Aliens.
So I assume you guys.
Yeah, we would
these
probably
rooms.
leave.
As you leave the rooms, you notice like the glowing red light at the end of the corridor, and you see like the base of the tree, and then you see like a suit of armor at the bottom of the tree, facing towards the war room.
That we did. We
I'm gonna
didn't see
take out
this
a
suit of-
normal arrow
It's a mimic. Kill
and
it.
I'm gonna hold it and I'm gonna shoot it at the armor. I'm gonna roll to attack.
Sure.
I am gonna sharpshoot this.
What does the armor look like? Just a regular suit of armor.
It looks like chainmail.
Just a regular suit of armor, though.
10.
It's got so there's like a robe draped over it, and then a sword on one side of like the.
Oh,
armor.
yeah.
Like there's a mannequin. holding
Yeah, I'm
it.
not getting near that.
A 10 is what I rolled to hit it.
That thing's fully equipped.
I'd say that'll hit. Sure.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wow.
So like it hits the armor, but it just kind of like gets caught up in the chain of the chainmail. It doesn't. seem to do-
React or anything.
Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot it one more time.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay. Once again, you hear the crackling of wood underneath the chain as it kind of parts through the chain that's there.
All right.
You want to try one of your special arrows?
No. I just wanted to make sure this thing wouldn't spring to life or anything. I don't know. I don't trust these tunnels. I don't know. I don't know. We've already encountered magic
Just-
crystals and weird shit, so yeah. I'm gonna go walk over and see if I can recover those arrows.
Okay.
I'll follow with him.
And you give me a dexterity.
Fuck me.
Got me. Got me.
Wow, that was really bad.
Not you will.
I walked up with him.
He's walking with
Now,
me.
are you next to each other?
Yeah.
Or...
I
Oh,
walked
yeah.
up with him.
Okay. So,
No.
yeah, dexterity saving throws for both
You
of
go first. Oh fuck, that's
Nope.
the same roll we had. 26.
Okay.
6. I didn't feel like that was worth stating, but
You, I didn't hear it.
I definitely most likely passed this.
So, Will, you take 8 points of piercing damage as these little spear things come shooting out of the wall. Like, they just jut out and then they retract back in.
Of course, the first trap in the whole dungeon.
didn't
It's the
look
first
for.
time we didn't look for something.
how is it that my characters always get stabbed by spear traps? Do you remember this?
Yes.
Did I see the
When we ran Team of Horrors.
Yeah.
Can I
Every
see
single
what
time.
could have caused it?
As you go up to
Ow.
inspect it, you
I turn and look.
stay back
I'm
a
like,
little bit. And
are you okay?
I'll be fine.
You don't see anything. You don't
I'm
see any
tough.
trigger point.
I'm gonna keep walking, but this time I'm gonna look the rest of the way for pressure plates or anything.
You're about like 10 feet away from the armor.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna inspect the armor for traps.
Okay. So,
Investigation.
yep.
16 plus 7, so 25. Right? Is that the math? 23. Sorry.
There doesn't seem to be any traps on it.
What
As
is-
you look at the armor looks beautiful and pristine. This chainmail draped in a robe of bright white with gold inlays. To one side is a sword. To one side of the armor is a sword that just barely sticks out. To the other side is a dagger that barely sticks out. And then in a satchel on its bottom is a little like leather pouch.
I'm gonna reach for the leather pouch and take it off of there.
Okay.
Guys, there's chainmail here.
Mm-hmm.
You guys and some nice looking a sword and a dagger. It looks like.
Yep. I'm going to see what they're talking about.
I'm gonna walk on the ceiling to move up.
Okay.
That way I don't trip any of the.
I don't. Obviously, I don't hide the fact that I took the leather pouch. I'm
Yeah,
not
I didn't
interested
think
in
you
that.
did.
You give me dexterity saving throws.
I don't want to.
And then I'm gonna open the pouch and look inside.
Oh fuck!
9.
It's not that bad.
Wait, no. No.
These are the poison spears that tapped in.
Both of you take 8 points of piercing damage as they come shutting out of the wall.
Alright, I'll use evasion.
I'll use take damage.
Nice.
Good job.
You open up the leather pouch, and inside you see this looks to be a normal deck of playing cards.
Oh no.
Oh yes!
You motherfucker.
Pull a card. Pull a card. Do you have the deck sitting over there?
Of course.
Of course you do.
Um,
Do you want to pull out a card to inspect it?
What's your wisdom?
hang on. I pull a card. I reach in and I pull out I'm like, oh,
What is
and
that?
I pull it out. I rolled a wisdom saving throw for myself and I failed it. So
Okay.
Curse you, Mark.
Me and Bill died.
how dare you?
Sorry.
I had it all.
You and your decks.
You and your dicks.
I don't have much dex if that.
Decks of many things.
It's not my fault. It's one of my favorite magic items. Blame my
Actually,
first-
I think that's exactly the definition
blame
of your
my
fault.
first DM as to why this is my favorite thing.
Who's your first DM?
His name's Frank.
Frank! We blame you, Frank.
Frank the Tank.
I blame you for having a personality that enjoys this.
We used to always play with the different things.
Oh.
You didn't do that one.
We're good.
Pick a card.
So
Any
we,
card.
so we all see you pull this card.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Trust me, I didn't want to pull a card, but
He rolled it.
he pulled a deck of cards out. Doesn't really understand just a deck of cards,
You don't
right?
understand magic.
Yeah. I mean, I do
He
to an
understands
extent.
magic, but he's not really familiar with
Like what it is.
Yeah, you're a
civilization.
And I wouldn't even know what this is. I mean, it's a
I'm
deck
not
of
even-
cards, and I.
I'm
pull
not
out a
even
card
sure
to
if we
check it out.
necessarily would know.
No. And I rolled a wisdom saving throw and rolled pretty damn low, so. Gave it a DC of 15 to see what happens, and. Because granted, you don't know what it is, so it's a high DC to kind of figure out. I guess that's the DM in me. Like,
Is that the DM in you?
it's the DM in me.
Maybe
D
so.
in
Do
me.
you got a lot of DM in you or a little DM in you?
That's none of your concern or business. So.
Do you want some more DM in you?
Never heard that one before.
I never heard that one before. Got any Irish in you? You want some?
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. We know you have to pull the PDF,
Yep.
even though it's already saved in your background because it is your favorite magic item.
I wish. I should do that though. Hey, you guys had fun the last time you used it. Whatever.
You should have a hot button on your computer. You click and it just pulls that fucking.
I'm not complaining. I just should know better. I should know to expect it.
Wait. If he turns into Jason again. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Not Jason. Jason, he's the
Or I
best.
could be going to see Grog.
Oh, I don't think we like you enough to go to Painted to get you back.
I don't blame you.
You've kind of been a dick this whole. Although it would explain why you won't be here for the next 3 weeks.
And they had a hard time because they were already level almost 20 and they were still.
No, they were all level 20s.
They were all level 20.
Except for Liam and
No spoiler
Travis.
alerts.
And Pike.
No,
Now I know they go to Pandemonium.
Now you know. You haven't seen. Don't worry. I had
No,
to.
he said that at the last episode of season 1. That he went. That's where they went.
Yeah,
That's
I
the-
haven't watched all of season
Oh
one.
shit! Well, you need to get on it. That
That's-
only ended a year ago.
That's not going to happen.
Come on.
You never know.
I haven't watched. I'm up to episode 25.
I'm
on
like
season
50
one.
episodes in.
Yeah.
I am not getting through all of those anytime soon.
I'm 52 episodes in on season 2.
That's good.
I think watch the last 10.
I'm about 20 episodes in on season 2.
Oh, you should catch up. It's pretty good.
I'm sure it is, but I never find a good time for it.
Oh, I was gonna say you should listen to it at work, but you can't take your phone in there with you.
No.
Can you get like a Zoom or something and listen to it?
A Zoom.
He would never be able to bring
You
it up.
can never have an information storage
Yeah,
device
and
in the
if you got
environment
it
that we're
approved to
in.
bring it in, you can never bring it out. It basically stays in there, so you can't put anything on it. You can't. But that's if you get it approved.
And that in itself
The
is
likelihood
work.
of getting something
Yeah.
approved. Like, what kind of.
Though it is pretty easy for me to get my laptop approved to bring in this stuff. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
What
And you
kind
get to
of
bring it out.
yeah, I can.
Like a GoPro camera that's not Wi-Fi enabled
Mm-hmm.
to have inside a secret lab. That's taking us forever to find one.
Why don't you just
You
get
know
a
what? Let's use
JVC?
this one.
Jesus, Mark, come on! You should have been prepped for this.
Justin,
you knew you put it in
what's
there.
this commercial break brought to us by?
Commercial break is brought to us by me.
Me. Where
I'm
did
not
we
for
get-
sale.
Hey, Justin.
That's a weird commercial.
Have you seen any new bands at Paladinos? You have not been listening to the latest
No.
season of Nerd
No.
Poker, have you?
No, I stopped listening to New Poker a
Oh my
while
God,
ago.
they're
I know
so good.
I need to get caught back up.
There's not enough time in the day to keep track of everything that goes
Yeah,
on in the
Whatever card you
entertainment
want.
world.
Just
Well, I can listen to podcasts while I'm at work, so for me it's easy.
Can I look at it? Obviously, I get to look at it.
It was upside down.
no, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay,
It
doesn't
matter.
matter.
What is it?
I don't know. It looks like it could pertain to me as a hunter.
The deer.
The stag.
Pentacles.
That's more of a deer than a stag.
It's got antlers. That's a stag.
Is that technically a stag?
Yeah.
I thought they had
A
to have
buck is
like
a stag.
bigger.
The stag
bigger
is just
antlers.
a
Male.
male
Yeah.
deer.
That's why they call it a stag party when you go on a bachelor party.
Because it's a bunch of dudes.
Because it's a bunch of swinging dicks.
So the sausage party.
Oh, sausage party. Hopefully there's a clam thrown in there on a bachelor party.
So do I see that on the card when I pull it?
Yep.
And then you disappear.
Turn into a goat.
You see this, and
I still want that magic item.
you feel like you should never fight alone. You feel like it's better for you to always be fighting with your party.
This totally changes my character. Because I'm an Outlander and
You're alone.
You went
Whenever
from
you fight alone, you roll attack at disadvantage.
okay.
Oh.
All right. Wow, that sucks.
You draw it, you feel it come over you, and then you're just like,
Does it?
hey,
Does it back away?
You feel a bad
that?
feeling, essentially.
Honestly, I don't know if I would feel anything until I fight alone.
yeah.
To be honest, so I'm gonna play it like that.
You'd probably get like a sense of dread or something from
What
the
was-
card or
what
something.
was
but that's
that?
about it.
I don't
You
know.
wouldn't really know anything.
the
about
card
it.
does like flash a black flare as it leaves.
Weird. I'm gonna reach in and pull another one.
You got it.
I'm gonna take that short sword.
Actually,
off the
before I
side.
pull another one,
Yeah, that's what
before I pull another
You have a
one,
dagger.
I do
You already got
want to
it.
see if I can. I'm gonna roll an arc. Fuck, I can't.
Fuck
keep shit.
me.
I rolled an Arcana check to see like what the fuck is this. This clearly isn't just a normal deck of cards, but it's not going to tell me what it is. But maybe I can figure out what's happening. As a 20.
You sense it to be magical. You sense that this card could have had an effect on you and or maybe others in the room, but you don't really get a sign.
Okay, so I'm like, the fuck. Oh, that's a really high wisdom save. Anybody else see that? Like, this,
Oh, we saw it.
Yeah. And as I pull the sword off of the suit of armor.
Can I make an Arcana check? Because I'm probably the one who's probably the most familiar with this kind of magic. I don't know. Probably not.
There's probably nothing. else
I'm no
I can
wizard,
find out
but
about this.
6.
Here's the question: how prevalent?
Look at it. You.
Have I heard of anything like this?
How prevalent
You've
are-
never heard of a deck that when you draw a card, the card just ignites.
I'm gonna see if the cards are different, so I'm gonna pull another card out.
I was just saying, how prevalent is
Yeah,
this
I mean,
magic item in
that's-
your world? Like, how often do these come up? Like, is it something that we would all have base knowledge of, or those of us that are in urban cities might have more knowledge of, or is it a very rare occurrence? Like,
You guys don't know.
It's just a deck of cards, and I want to see if they look different. So
How many are you pulling?
just one more.
You just want.
He was pulling one just to inspect it rather than to pull
So
it.
I'm gonna compare it to the first card that I drew. So it's probably another bad
Eight
one.
of Wands.
they're tough wands.
And obviously something magical happens when I pull this out.
The card bursts into black flame.
You feel like you want to draw 1 to 2 more cards.
Like just magically compelled to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll draw 2 more.
So as you draw these 2 more, you suddenly feel yourself like later on your feet.
I'm
You feel faster. Add 20 feet to your base movement.
Holy
shit!
As a what?
So I'm like, and you guys just see my eyes sort of like glaze over
and
a
that
little bit,
one flares up red when it disappears.
and I just
Do you have 2 in your hand if that's what you want to do, or do you want to draw a different one?
I'll take these. I drew them.
Up to you.
Yeah. And I just like my eyes glaze over, and I take the one card out, and it flashes red, and I just go, huh. And I reach in and grab 2 more.
They're having fun over there.
What are those?
What?
They're having fun drawing those cards.
What are you doing?
I was drawing a card, and did I just draw 2 more?
Yeah, now you're 2 in your hand.
It's weird.
What are you? Like, what?
For somebody who's always afraid of magic,
You're like slap happy on this shit.
maybe we're rubbing off on him, guys.
I don't know.
I
Have you ever seen cards like that before? I've never
No.
seen cards that
Can't
disappeared when we pulled them out of a deck.
Go.
You go, what?
I mean,
I'm glad I have that on video. I'm gonna. Anybody out there
What's
that's
a video?
watching? Okay, this is.
IRL. Anyone out there who's watching, can somebody make a GIF of Lawrence
You,
doing that and send it to our Twitter?
You watch as the one card that you drew flashes black.
Uh-oh. That's never good.
No, black is good.
And you feel like you're not as safe as you once were.
No, wait. Black is
you
not.
know,
Black is bad.
But it doesn't feel like a state of dread. It kind of feels like as if you were sick. Like it kind of feels like
Yeah. Okay.
you take a -1 penalty on all saving throws.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm going to show you these cards.
Is that permanent?
That is permanent. 1,
Ooh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here we have the Magician, Father of Pentacles, Son of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Father of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Cups, Death, and the Mother of Swords.
You should take Death.
Mhm.
Death is
Yeah.
always a good option.
Uh-oh.
Wait, these ones got to choose from again.
Pick a card, any card.
That's fucked up. No. One more over.
Don't trust them.
One more over. Don't do.
The Son of Wands. You also watch as those 9 cards that jutted out appeared in front of you. They all just go away.
Okay.
They just disappear. They don't go up in flame though. As to where the one that you drew, the one that is the world, goes up in great flame. Great smoke. The Son of Wands.
Yeah, really good.
Anytime you are to lie with the intent to deceive, you will turn into a wolf for 1 hour.
That's
Oh.
really fitting.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
Lying with the intent to trigger the card doesn't work.
Okay.
But you would know that till you try to lie.
No.
That's interesting.
This is Zelda.
Well, death is gone, guys, so that's fun.
Is it really gone though?
Yeah.
It's in the burn
Gone,
pile.
gone.
He didn't say it burned. He said it disappeared.
Well, it didn't go back into the deck of cards.
We don't know that.
Oh, okay.
Were
Just
you,
told us that.
did you count the cards?
The god just told
Are you guys
us.
doing anything while you
I
watch
took
as
this-
your
I
friend
took
just
the
draws
sword.
you?
Do you want to share?
Hold the sword.
Do
I don't know. I just
like
feel
I try
like
to swing it and
kinda
do I get anything from
weird.
It feels like it.
Magic does that.
You
Why-
don't
why
feel
did
like
I
you
draw
know
more
what
cards
the
when
sword
I-
is doing.
it? Alright, well, I put it on my
Magic.
back.
I'll check out
Yeah,
the
take
robe
this.
in the
Sure.
The robe. It's a very beautifully ordained robe.
I handed him the satchel with the deck in there.
I'll pull 2.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna roll this up and put it in.
Was there anything else that you were doing?
No. I was just conversing with him.
You may look at them.
The one on
The
the right
star?
looks good.
Here, I'll take them.
And 3 of swords.
The star and 3 of swords. Let's start with the star. You start gasping for air, but then it subsides. You feel as though, as magic kind of flows through you, you feel a cooling sensation You now have the ability to cast water breathing without using a spell slot.
Oh. That would be useful.
Or forever?
Forever.
Oh, sweet.
But you must entirely submerge in water at least once per day to continue to possess the ability.
Okay. I could do that.
Yeah.
Right now, you just feel compelled to submerge yourself in water.
Where
Submerge.
spell slots.
Gotta find a
contingent.
bathtub. Spiders don't
On
like
submerging myself completely.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
What?
An elephant.
Frogs in here or something.
Oh, no.
Once per day.
What's that?
Was it once per day or once per week?
Once
I
per
can't
day.
remember.
Once per day.
Once
You
per
can
day.
soak yourself once per day.
Okay.
But you can cast water breathing, whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And I
Uh-oh.
and I can use it on other people too.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
This one's fucking dope, though.
Oh,
This one's so
man.
good.
Of course, he gets the good ones.
Jason.
You feel as though once per day when you make an attack, you can make the attack better than you usually do. You can add +10 to your attack roll.
What? Okay.
Once per day.
That would be great for a sharpshooter.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking at net 5 on this.
All right.
A little bit of that 10 to
Both of
this.
those cards go up in red smoke.
I feel great.
What are you guys doing?
Here, try
See, wrapped
some.
up the robe.
Yeah, if I can't tell what it is.
You also see the dagger and the chainmail.
I know, I just both dagger and
This deck is filled with great
I
things.
pulled
Try
5 cards. Okay, so I'm gonna be pregnant. I'm gonna lose my ability to have sex. I'm either gonna be be able to pick.
You got some pretty cool things on being pregnant.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, he died a horrible death.
But I got a great son. No, I rolled to see how many cards I was gonna pull, and I rolled 5 on a d6. So, uno más.
Picking the last one.
Yeah, I'm picking the very last one, the very top one. I got 2 more, and dealer's choice on that one.
Make sure you want to get the dealer's choice on that one.
I don't.
And to me in the order that you drew them.
How? Oh, that one's not too bad. Okay. Yeah.
That one's always a fun one.
No, it's not. Look through the rest of the ones that I pulled.
Was it death?
Judgment.
Oh.
Yeah. I also got the line of strength in there too, so
Huh.
I'm gonna like judgment in this one. Yeah. No? Maybe. Sort of.
You watch as a deck of cards appears in your hand.
Oh no, it's duplicated.
Yes! I tucked that into my bag.
Okay.
You got a second
I got a second deck of many things.
The second deck.
I got a second deck. It might be a deck of minor things.
Deck of illusion.
It's actually just it's a deck of death.
Oh, it's all death cards. Hey! You wanna
That
pull
would
that one?
be a pretty good weapon.
Out of every person to draw the fucking card, you suddenly feel like you become female.
Damn it!
That's twice.
2 times in a row!
Twice in a
Internet
row.
people!
The funny thing is, we probably can't really tell that you're female.
Oh no, yeah.
But you know.
Oh, yeah.
You feel your stuff shift
Yeah,
instantly.
yeah.
Uh-oh, he's got it.
Oh
You suddenly
no.
feel as your person becomes lighter. You feel like you hold up your bags of holding and they feel very light for some reason. You check your coffers for all your gold and it feels like it's empty. Hey, but at least you're a female.
So I lose all my gold.
All your stuff.
No, everything worth of value.
Everything
Everything that has a value.
All your armor.
I don't wear armor.
Your weapons,
your,
magic items, everything is
Not
gone.
magic items.
Oh,
his symbol
Holy symbol.
is worth something.
Yeah.
You can keep your holy symbol.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go that far with it.
I would. I fucking would.
You
Also-
did.
Well, no, because I have the
Oh, yeah.
The Tomb of Horrors?
Yeah.
I have the orb of shielding, and it doesn't have a cost value. That's my arcane focus, or my not arcane focus, my focus.
You suddenly feel super hungry. You feel like you must eat and drink twice as much a day.
I already-
Oh yeah, you're pregnant already.
All right,
And
so
this one is another major arcana. Good job, guys.
So my pittons are all gone because they're all worth something. My rations are all gone because they're all worth something.
The stuff that you want to eat.
My
You need to eat twice as much.
my rope is all gone because it's worth something.
Oh, so your bag of holding is empty.
My charm is gone, so I only now have half a horn on one side. My shield, my other shield, gone. My spear and warhammer are gone.
You can hear him.
My tinderbox, gone.
Okay. So as you go through all that, you feel like you have interesting fortitude for the next dangerous situation you might be in.
Mm-hmm.
The next time you were reduced below 10 hit points, you instantly restored to full hit points.
Ooh.
If you would be killed instantly by a hostile environment, instead you get moved to a safe location. If an effect were to cause you to be permanently disabled, it does not happen.
It's pretty
The
good.
next time any of
Yeah.
that would occur.
Is my potion of my potion of greater healing doesn't have a cost.
It's also magical.
Okay. What about my
That's what I
clothing?
actually did with Rick's character sheet.
Clothing?
Mm-hmm. So I'm naked.
He is.
Oh, so now we do know.
naked.
So
You also see like
I'm naked.
Oh,
I'm naked
all
and I
the
have
stuff
slippers
gone,
on.
soul's gone.
I have slippers with like little spider webs on
All
them.
this-
I liked Rick. You shouldn't have killed him.
All the spells that he had in his spell book
Hey, we can bring.
are gone, except for the ones
Okay.
he has memorized, because that's what happened.
Anything else?
But I still have 2 bags of holding.
Yep. But you feel to get back holding? It doesn't feel to be anything in there.
We still have another wall. I'm like, hey, can I get that robe?
I don't think it'll fit you.
At least it'll cover up. At least it'll cover up some of the other parts.
You got a team.
What's the problem?
I mean, I can't wear armor.
I don't understand. What's the problem here?
I don't know.
Why not?
What happened to his horn? Where'd your horn go? Where's all your stuff?
Apparently it's all gone.
You
I'm
drew
wearing
that
that
card.
No, she'd be more like, no. I don't know.
Your elephant. You'd be like, it's man.
It's man. I don't know if the voice would change that much. I wear Birkenstocks now.
Okay. Anybody else gonna draw any cards?
So
Yes.
my equipment is now.
It's required now. Everybody has to draw
I
this
have-
one.
You gonna draw one?
I have goggles on my head.
You can draw 2 cards. Alright, you want
I'm gonna draw one too. I'm gonna draw one more.
Good job,
Fuck it.
guys. Lawrence gets to play first, so Lawrence gets to draw. Keep them in the order they draw them.
Roll a d6 to see how many you pull. Is that 6?
There you go.
You'll see.
2 of sticks and
2 of wands.
Just give them to him.
the ace of swords.
I'm gonna read these cards a little
I'll draw here in a second.
Oh, you draw one, right?
Sure.
Let's see if anybody gets the moon this time around. Lawrence got the moon last time.
I don't know what the moon is.
The one it sent me through all the different.
No,
No.
the moon's the one that gives you wishes.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh, damn, son!
Oh my god! How many cards was that?
He's like, no, you drew 5. I'm doing 10.
He's just really hoping for that fucking wish card.
I want to go back to normal.
And I just lean up against the wall and I'm just like,
Yeah. I just don't feel good right now.
Where did these come from? I mean, I always had gynecomastia, but they got fuller and they're sore. What the hell?
This has gone from Dungeon Delve campaign to now just drawing from the deck of many things.
This is what happens when the deck of many things comes up. Yep.
Would you like for one of your allies to become hostile against one of your other allies?
It would be interesting. It would be interesting, but I am neutral good, so.
So now, yeah, you got it.
Chaotic Eagle would love that card.
Oh, hell yeah.
Stir the pot just because.
Yep.
Spider-Man.
You feel like you are valiant now. You are immune to fear. You cannot be frightened.
Nice. That's
Nice,
good.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Is that permanent? Murder.
Yeah.
Do these feel like curses? Can I use Greater Restoration to get rid of?
You could try.
Yeah, when your card disappeared, I think one of them was black, deep black, and the other one was red. Talking to the ones.
Yeah, I reached into the bag after we passed it around. I was just like, what the fuck? And I accidentally pulled out that many cards. I'm like, oh shit. Guys, what happens? Guys, what's...
We'll
Bye.
we'll find out.
Hey, it was nice knowing you.
Like it probably would have happened before you even got to say anything.
Yeah.
All the effects.
Choose a number equal to or less than your hit point value.
Ooh. Equal to or less than your hit point.
Roll that D20.
No. Halfway.
What's my half?
What is 47?
47.
You feel like you're more resilient, I guess. You gain 47 temporary hit points.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was thinking you were gonna lose it.
Yeah.
So it's like you definitely don't want to choose your entire
It's the final round of Jeopardy.
you put it in the middle because you don't want it to be all the way down here or all the way up here.
Choose an option, and then immunity. And then choose an immunity, and then go to fear.
Suddenly, when you recall back to your childhood,
Oh no.
you draw a blank.
You have no memories
Of your
Of
childhood.
your childhood.
of your childhood.
That uncle that pushed you in a closet, you forgot all about it.
That was a long time ago, too. I was
Finally.
like, that was over 100 years ago.
You don't remember growing up.
You feel like it's better for you to be closer to the sea. While within 100 miles of an ocean, you get +1 to your strength. When you're outside of the 100-mile distance, you get a -1 to your strength.
What is it at? Well, how far am I from the ocean right now?
10,000.
I'd say you're within 100 miles.
Okay, alright. So,
Face card.
Ooh, face card. Major Arcana. Or Minor Arcana.
Major Arcana.
Major Arcana.
All face cards are Major Arcana.
Don't worry, I already took the you turned into a woman card away. So you don't have to worry about that.
What is your alignment?
Oh no. Your alignment's reverse or something?
that's going to be really hard because I'm neutral.
You're now lawful neutral.
Oh.
So I've got a code that I follow.
That freaking deck. How many cards did he draw exactly? That was a lot.
That was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
God.
By the way, draw another card.
Oh,
What?
you said draw another.
That's what the card is doing. It wants you to draw another one.
And you're like, you're looking at all these, and all you just, all of a sudden you just pull another one out.
There you go.
You get a permanent -1 to your intelligence score.
Permanent -1?
Yeah, so it it reduces your intelligence score by 1.
Okay.
That goes in the back of the order. You guys, this is fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have greater restoration, don't I? Yep, I do. I just don't have spell slots for it.
Whenever you try to calculate your money, you can never seem to get it right.
One for you.
Oops.
One for me. Two for you. One, two for me.
Another face card.
I think you have fun with this.
I hope you pull the void.
They were such bad things. I remember.
You have advantage on acrobatic checks and dexterity saving throws.
That makes up for your -1
Yeah.
in some ways.
We had a roll on this one? Oh,
You gain 3 points back to your intelligence score.
Oh, really?
-1 plus 3. So you just went up 2.
Damn. What up? Third 18 score. Actually, technically second because my deck is at 20, which is probably going to drop down to like an 8 rod run.
At the start of each day, if you feel like it, you can change what you look like. You can change your race, size, and eye and hair color.
He can change his size? Holy crap.
Just to
Within means.
uniform.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just within the means of
I was
the
like,
race.
holy crap, he can be gargantuan.
Wait,
But it doesn't.
we're getting out of here!
It doesn't change your stats.
Oh, I'm about to say, if it changes stats, it'd be the most baddest thing ever.
It's like, holy shit.
They're gonna have like a whole new
Um,
character sheet.
How much gold do you have on you right now?
You lose all of it.
No, he doubles it. I lost all my stuff.
644. Well, technically gold, I have 13 pieces of gold, but I also have platinum and stuff. Does that I guess that counts, right?
Just gold.
Oh, just gold, so 13 gold.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay.
But in the future, remember that for every 100 pieces of gold that you carry on you, you suffer a -1 to your charisma.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Another face card.
You get punch drunk with your money.
So just never carry 100 pieces of gold. Just turn it into platinum and I'll be good.
Yep.
Whenever someone would attempt to heal you, you gain 8 additional hit points.
Oh, wow, that's good.
So when you are to regain
I'll
hit
take
points, you gain 8 hit points on top of whatever they give you.
Okay.
You want one?
What is it?
Welcome.
Fruit snacks.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I can't eat them. Ooh, too much sugar. That's why I have nuts.
Dude, I haven't had fruit snacks in a long time. I love fruit snacks.
Mm-hmm.
Have kids.
Thanks,
Have kids. You'll have fruit snacks all the time.
bro. Oh, I know.
You have advantage on acrobatics and performance checks. Also, once
You already
on
have
a-
acrobatics.
Also, on a day with a full moon, you can force a flying creature to the ground. The creature has to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 15 plus your acrobatics modifier.
Mark, I'm never
Or you
pulling
get to write it.
fucking cards from a deck of many things with you
You know
ever
what?
again.
That would have been very helpful last night.
I can force him to the ground with a DC
15. Again, 15 plus your acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Golly.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
That's really high if you have a high dex, which you do.
Okay, so just remember this for the future. The next time you are to defeat a creature of a higher CR than what you should be capable, you're granted +2 bonus to the same ability score as the creature's highest ability score. And the last one.
Permanently, that's really good.
That's it brings it above a 20.
You are unable to become drunk.
That is
And
also
that
ahead of my
sucks.
character. Well, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Want to draw some more, Bill?
No.
It's
More
man.
draws?
Yes, I'll take one more.
Oh, okay.
You want one more?
Was that all of them?
Was that all of them?
Yeah, that was all
Oh,
14
wow.
cards.
Yeah, here you go. One draw. This will be the last call. Last call for draws. Last call for
One
draws.
more for me.
Oh, that just looks bad.
Do you want to draw?
I like this one. This
No,
one's
no.
good.
Wait.
I said last call. What?
I was going to take 2, so I'm
I'm compelled to draw one more.
Okay, so Bill,
No, and Will. Bill and Will.
Justin, Lawrence.
Bill, Will, Justin Lawrence. Sorry, guys. We're having fun with a deck of many things now.
Yeah.
See you guys.
And you could too. Just play Dungeons and Dragons.
You could also have fun with a deck of many things.
Who cares about gnomes?
Fuck the- Yeah, what are the gnomes doing? What are the gnomes doing while we're doing this?
They're sitting there like, oh my goodness. Oh,
The
wow.
look on your
Oh,
face,
wow.
is that my card? Fuck!
Who cares about story? We have a deck of many things.
I know.
It creates its own story.
Oh, that's a hot jam.
Oh,
Love
yeah!
that song, man.
Ah!
That is sick.
Farewell.
At night, you have a 60% chance of becoming a large bear.
60 though. 60.
Big old mama bear coming in the jar.
Wait, so now the Lexodon is a bear. Oh gosh.
60% of the time at night. So technically, what is the percentage on that then? If it's 12 and 12, night day, right? So, Will, math it. Come on, you can do it.
What?
Is it nighttime right
So
now?
what is?
Yeah, is it nighttime right now?
Just trying to figure out the probability
Yes.
of time that he's
It's
going to be a
it's
bear.
nighttime,
It's
but you don't
60%.
feel like it would.
Percent. I guess it
Then
depends on
everyone's
how long the night
30%,
is.
so it's like would
Yeah.
be 30%.
Yo,
then.
bear?
If you
I'm not a
consider
bear.
8 hours
Yeah.
nighttime.
No, it's
No, he's good.
I would
Oh.
actually consider it 12
16
hours.
Yeah,
hours,
because it's
because
24-hour day.
yeah. So
Does that include dusk and dawn too?
Guys, my other trunk is going.
Shit, Will.
Oh, what? You got
Uh-oh.
something good, boy.
well, when I hear holy shit, I think maybe
You
it should be
gain
bad.
8 uses of inspiration.
Wow.
Okay. We haven't really been hitting too much bad stuff.
It burned you in red, so I don't.
Fuck you.
I keep expecting to get something
We
terrible.
haven't really hit too much bad. I lost my penis and all of my stuff.
My penis.
My lower trunk is gone.
You're a man.
I'm a ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I shouldn't do that on stream. People might get offended.
Yeah.
They can be offended.
Yeah, but not in this world.
They gotta toughen up.
They're allowed
You
to.
gain.
There are
a
always
plus
going to be people
2
who are going to
to
offend you.
performance ability checks.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my
Give me
god.
a lot of performance.
I know.
You're suddenly very good at performing in acrobatics.
You should be a bard.
A ranger bard.
A ranger bard.
Bard and
All
ranger.
right.
A branger.
The one that hurts me the most is losing, getting a -1 on all my saving throws. That's one that kind of sucks.
And you can't get drunk.
And I can't get drunk.
That damage on Dex is really nice, though.
Yeah.
A chain appears around your neck.
Yes.
On it is half of a heart.
No.
You believe that out in the world, but there's the other half of the heart.
Yeah, true love does exist.
A chain doesn't show up on my neck, does it?
No.
Maybe.
We'll find out.
Mama bear.
Oh no.
Yes.
You now have the Midas touch.
Whoa!
Every living thing you touch turns to solid gold. Anything with 4+ intelligence can make a Constitution saving throw
At least
against
I'm good
your
at this.
charisma score +5 to avoid the effects.
Here's my question:
But we don't know.
Is he resistant to it?
Wait,
I
so
say so. If he goes to the bathroom, you have to be careful.
wait, so my charisma score +5.
Yep.
Does it beat that?
Yep, that's what the DC is.
Wow.
I kind of want to know what that
Hey,
is.
wait. And is it con save you said?
Yeah, they make a con save against your charisma score +8.
Also, the other items there give off a little bit of a magical presence. The sword, the dagger, the robes, and the chain.
Okay. So I'll see.
Do I have what type of sword is it? Short, long,
It's a long sword.
long sword. That works for me.
Looks kind of like a katana.
Oh, nice. Does it seem? You said it seems magical.
It has elvish carvings on it.
I'll let you put it in.
Okay.
That way I don't fuck it up putting it in the wrong thing.
Sure, I'll have to determine.
That's a lot of notes I just wrote down for my character.
Yeah.
Funny how that happens when you're pulling cards. 13 of them.
Oh wait.
13 plus.
Description, gender.
You know what's really good? I don't have to do cure wounds. Over
Well, we're done for the evening, right? That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Well, that'll be it. We'll wrap it up there, and we'll come back
Next week?
maybe
Wow.
next week.
Yeah.
Unless Corey's feeling good, so.
Feel better.
Yep.
Feel
Alright,
better.
Feel better, Corey.
Have a safe, life-changing event tomorrow, and feel better in the week after.
Yep, we will see you next week, Corina, and
See everybody else next
And
week.
everybody else too.
everybody
Except
else.
for Justin.
Except for Justin.
Yeah, I will
Except
be
Justin.
gone for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll miss.
Maybe if I have time, I can
You?
call in.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll see.
100%.
We'll see. All right.
100%.
All right.
Bye.
Hey, hope you guys had fun. See ya.